Your resub is cool, but honestly, there's only one ideology I resubscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
Your resub just reminded me to unsub from Poison Ivy's OnlyFans before Selena sees this month's bank statements.
Thanks for resubscribing. This should be enough money for TBH to cop a brick from Dr. Eggman.
Yeah. What's good? Yo, shout out to Kilo with the sub. Appreciate it. Anybody else sub? Yo, shout out to Shadow, Black Guru. Shout out to a pimp named Malik, first time in the chat. Shout out to everybody subbing it up. What up with everybody? What up, what up, what up, what up? One second. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired, but I'm here. I'm tired, but I'm here. Let's see. The day after leg day is always the worst, man. But hey, better late than never, though, right? What's good with y'all? Do I got a kid on the way? No, I'm just tired, bro. I can't be tired. What the fuck? Oh, are you referencing the title? You uncultured swine. That's why somebody said that in the chat. Some of y'all don't know what my title is referencing. Y'all are uncultured swine. Yeah, no sex before marriage. What's good with everybody? My name is the Black Hokage, aka TBH. And to be honest, today's May 15, 2025. What a time to be alive. What's good with everybody in the Twitch chat? What's good with everybody in the YouTube chat?
Super chats are just a known form of glazing. That means for every donation TBH gets, I get the chance to glaze. I mean, gaze into Sonic's dreamy green eyes.
Shout out to Mikey with the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. He said happy to catch a stream after a hard day of work. Hit the like button. Hit the fucking like button, YouTube chat. Shout out to Mikey, and what's good with everybody in the YouTube chat as well. What's good with everybody though? What's good? Oh shit, my fucking eyes. Said Pickles Gang? They don't know about the Pickles Gang, bro. What's good? How's everybody feeling this Thursday night?
I appreciate the super chat, twin. I guess dropping a super bag on a super nigga like me would be super appropriate for a time like this.
Yo, shout out to RNO with the $10 super chat. He said, just brought Def Jam Fight for New York to dump on my PC. My pockets is hurting. You bought it to rip it onto your PC? If you just wanted a ROM, I mean, you could have just... Now, if you actually wanted to hold a hard copy, I understand that. But if you bought it to put it on your PC, that's kind of a... You could have just, you know... You could have hit the high seas on that one. But hey, if you're happy, if you like it, we love it. You like it, we love it. I appreciate the super chat, bro. Just wanted to come by, show some love. About to go watch the Thunderbolts. I'm seeing Thunderbolts tomorrow night, finally. Finally, I'm fucking seeing it tomorrow night. hopefully everybody's feeling good. I got one batch of articles, then we hopping straight on the game. You know, it's the end of the week. Usually news is a little bit light, but hopefully everybody's feeling good. She said no stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not streaming tomorrow.
Cool, but honestly, there's only one ideology I resubscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
I may stream Saturday. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I may stream Saturday. Yo, shout out to Crash Goods with the sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I was trying to do things the right way. Hey, me too. Me too. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it, bro.
Why do people resubscribe to the idea?
Shout out to Sojo Queen with the sub. Appreciate
Only
it.
Sonic wields that type of power.
Okay, let me pull up what I got for you.
Your resub just reminded me to unsub from Poison.
Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like
Selena sees this month's
button.
bank
Let's
statements.
restore these articles. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. A few years back, and by few, like 10 years ago, one of the earliest episodes for the podcast, the GI podcast, youtube.com/GI updates if you're unfamiliar. One of the topics we covered was that gamers are supposedly the best lovers out of every type of niche and hobby enthusiast in the world. So, you know, me personally, no sex before marriage, but for all those who are having sex before marriage, shout out for all y'all putting it down. That I knew. That's a study that was done like 10 years ago. What I didn't know is there were apps out here for gamers to meet up. I mean, you got your Bumbles, you got your Tinders, you got your Hinge for the unhinged niggas. But apparently there was a very specific dating app for gamers to meet up and smash one another's. And unfortunately, Nintendo shut it down. Super Smash Bros. Dating app has been sent a cease and desist letter. That's right, freaky amiibos, freaked out amiibos. Let's learn about it. A Super Smash Bros. Fan app that described itself as the premium dating app for Smashers has been blocked from release, its creator has said.
For the resub?
Yo, shout out to Slade Hood with the sub. Appreciate it.
Although not as loyal as Amy's dumbass is.
You found your ex on there. Oh no. He found his ex on the Smashed Out app, fucking bent over, no panties on, with a fucking Minish cap on. Say it ain't so. Smash Together was first announced nearly a year ago, back in June 2024, and had this week been edging towards a beta release. 24 hours from launch, Nintendo now appears to have stepped in, as Smash Together's creator has suddenly reported receiving a notice demanding they cease and desist what they're doing. So here we go. We got the official account right here. After months of development, Smash Together is entering open beta. The app will be available to the public on May 15th, which was supposed to be today. Access is currently waitlist only, but release day spots can be reserved by texting LOVE to this phone number, and your number will automatically be saved. Well, they tweeted out, we got a cease and desist with the classic Yoshi and Super Mario 64 looking into the sunset. Disappointed. Although I'm pretty sure it was just because he was at ease, but a lot of times you use it because you was disappointed.
Thanks for subscribing. Now, TBH,
shout out to Memento with the sub. Appreciate it. Then let's see what else we got. There are lots of reasons why Nintendo likely thought Smash Together, an app designed to pair up fans to its colorful fighting game filled with kid-friendly characters, was a terrible idea, probably copyright infringement being just one. Still, there will be some out there looking forward to Smash Together being a thing. Indeed, earlier this week, the app's creators announced they had already secured 400 pre-registrations from fans keen to play on the app. I guarantee you 400 people who pre-registered for this app, probably about 395 of them were men. And of those 5 that were actually women, I doubt any of them were above a 5. And of the 400 men and women who did register for this, I guarantee you about 95% of them are unemployed. Yo, you know the funny thing about this is this actually could work, like a Tinder for gamers. Very niche. It would probably help, you know, because you know nerds sometimes they feel like it's hard to get access to people. People might judge them or whatever. So like a nerd dating app could have worked, and it could have been called Smash Together. It could have been Tinder for gamers. They could have kept the name. The issue is like in their Twitter, you clearly are referencing Super Smash Bros. Like they should have did it where they drew their own thing that was like a hint to Mario or something, but you can't use their fucking logo, bruh. It's called Reddit. Niggas on Reddit is not fucking. Get the fuck out of here.
Only lame niggas say that shit.
Niggas on Reddit fucking. I don't want to say that shit. But yeah, they shouldn't have did the artwork like that. I think they might have been able to get away with it. You said Reddit users don't fuck. Yeah, exactly. They don't fuck. They do not fucking fuck. Sadly, this means, look, let's just get this out of the way. Mario fans will no longer be able to lay the pipe. Solid Snake lovers will no longer live up to the name, and you won't be able to browse King Deddedee's D. There have been no further updates from the Smash Together creator since the announcement of the cease and desist, but we've contacted them for a comment. Nintendo's continually busy legal team recently celebrated a significant win against piracy for the entire games industry after squashing a file sharing site used for illegal games. Mario, what the fuck does this have to do with anything? I guess they just didn't respond to it. You'd be surprised what Reddit can do. They keyboard on Reddit. Discord kittens. Yeah, they not on Reddit. They on Discord. That's where they be having all the e-sex. Discord. This is fucking funny. I thought this was funny, bro. It was a joke. Bro, I know the people who made the Smash Bros. Dating app. It was legit a joke. It was just a tweet. Sure. That's why the website covered it. We're gonna believe the guy. Not only gonna believe the guy in the chat. You want me to believe you, the guy in the YouTube chat, over Eurogamer. You could be wrong. It's just you're in the YouTube chat, so it's like it already kind of lowers your brings the credibility down. He said, yeah, maybe if he was in the Twitch chat, don't come over here because it's too late. But it's a YouTube chat. Even if it was a joke, either way, I still laughed. If it was just a joke, even if it was a joke or it wasn't a joke, we gotta laugh out of it. So I guess we won. Why are you so pressed at it? I'm at work, bro. Twitch is blocked. Yeah, okay. He said, tell him hit the like button. He said, yeah, trust me, bro. I know them. I know who made the app. That's why the people registered for the shit. Anyways, before we move on to the next article, I got some more Nintendo stuff as well as some PlayStation stuff. Friendly reminder, I'm giving away a free copy of South of Midnight. It is a new platforming game available on Xbox and PC with the black girls. Got all the voodoo going on. I'll be streaming it later tonight. If you want to win a free copy, you got 5 days left to enter. Next Tuesday is when the giveaway enters or ends. Oh, I forgot to pin it to the top of the chat here. I'm gonna pin it to the top of the chat. Enter the giveaway. If you're on YouTube, it'll be at the top of the description box if you're watching on YouTube. Why is it not letting me pin the fucking message, bro? Okay, let's go to get the shit out of my ear. Channel. Let's see if it'll let me pin it from here. There we go. Manually. Okay, the message should be pinned to the top if you want to enter the giveaway. So yeah, get in on that. Get on that. All right, next joint I got for you. I got some Nintendo news. My wife said you can get a Switch 2 by Christmas. What's the story behind that? I thought the devs gave you a physical copy, but I see the literal first sentence. Nah, I don't think there's a physical copy for this game. It's a digital copy. Next piece of news, Nintendo related. The next Super Mario movie title quietly was announced and quickly removed by NBC Universal. So if you're curious about what the next Super Mario movie will be, because if you saw the end, there would definitely be a sequel. We're now less than a year away from NBC Universal's next Mario movie, but almost nothing's been revealed about the sequel so far beyond a release date. We might, however, finally have a name to go with that limited information thanks to a hastily deleted official leak. In a press release shared overnight, NBC Universal detailed a few of its key movie, TV, and streaming releases for 2025 and 2026. On the film front, they included the likes of Wicked for the Good, Five Nights at Freddy 2. What? That shit's getting another movie already? That movie was not good, but I guess, hey, it just goes to show you like money rules everything. It did perform well. I think the budget was only like $5 million. and it did like 50 million in sales. So I mean, yeah, I guess the movie was ass, but it sold well. Gamers are gonna go out and support. I feel like with my generation, the difference, like older gamers, if the gaming movie was ass when the reviews came out, we wouldn't watch it. Like, it doesn't, that Minecraft movie supposedly ass, this Five Nights at Freddy movie, I saw it. That shit was ass. Niggas don't care now. They making a Roblox movie, I'm there. More power to you, I guess. Plus more Shrek and Minions, and the most notable for the purpose of this story, a little something called Super Mario World. Chicken jockey. It appeared to be a quiet confirmation that a name for NBC Universal's Super Mario Bros. Movie sequel has now been settled upon, one immediately conjuring visions of an adventure set beyond the familiar confines of the Mushroom Kingdom, while also giving grown-ups of a certain age a little blast of nostalgia as memories of the 1990 Super Mario Nintendo Classic resurface. So, I mean, the fact that it's called, because they took it down, the fact that the sequel is going to be called Super Mario World, it's all but confirmed Yoshi's going to be there. But, I mean, if you saw the first movie, you kind of knew that. Yo, shout out to L Giver in the YouTube chat with the super chat. He said it's Jay Hertz in the Twitch chat. I appreciate you the super chat, bro. That's the first horror movie where I fell asleep. Shit was whack, bro. I didn't get it. I was like, why do y'all like this fucking game? But yeah, it leaked and they took it down. So I'm gonna go on a whim and say this is probably about 90% true chance of it being true. We call it Super Mario World for anybody who cares. Five Nights at Freddy is for the PDFs. Hey, you said it, not me. I would not be surprised. They should do a poll on every. I watched Five Nights at Freddy at home, allegedly. I found a copy, but anyway. For the people who actually went in the movie theaters and saw that movie, I wonder, they need to do a poll to see how many people entered the movie theater with a Subway sandwich. A Subway sandwich and a Dr. Disrespect t-shirt. That would answer a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Next piece of Nintendo news. What up, Siggy? Massive day one patch means no Switch 2 reviews will be at the launch. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that correctly. I've seen some articles title this differently. I've seen some articles say there will be no reviews for the Switch 2 the day it drops. I've seen some articles say don't expect too many reviews, meaning there might be a few. I'm leaning towards, because most articles have said don't expect any reviews, which means... So not only do we have $80 and $90 games, which people in the YouTube chat, I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised. It's a lot of Nintendo dick munchers on Hokage highlights. Every time I say $90 Switch 2 games, somebody in the comment section says, there's no 90. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I never said every game was gonna be $90, but some of the physical games are going to be $90. This was online in several articles. Just because you niggas don't read, don't mean I'm gonna be ill-informed. But yeah, it got $80, $90 games where the game is not on the cartridge. You got them being able to brick your console. At this point, I think they are bots. Fucking Minish Cap bots. A lot of anti-consumer practices with the Switch 2. And then the icing on the cake is there's a high probability there will be no day one reviews at launch, so you can make a good choice as a conscious consumer. Oh no. If you were hoping to see reviews of the upcoming Switch 2 before the big day, you may be out of luck. People aren't being sent early review copies of the console, and a large day one patch may be to blame. What are they patching? We won't be completely without news. There are early preview events for the Mario Kart World, for example, but the hardware itself is going to stay somewhat mysterious until you get it in your hands. The game business quotes an editor in their coverage saying anyone can get a hold of the console early from a dodgy retailer will have a head start in terms of coverage. It's a frustrating blow in the Switch's ongoing war against scalpers, but if the explanation for the lack of early copies is warranted, then that day one patch is going to be big. The game business also points out that the Switch 2 is dropping during the Summer Games Fest 2025, which will make early coverage for the console more hectic. That is true. We don't have E3 anymore, but
we have the Summer Games Fest, and a lot of journalists are going to want to be there. But since they're dropping the Switch 2 at the same exact time, how are you going to be able to cover everything? That's going to be crazy. Everything I've seen on TikTok about the Switch 2 has been negative. I don't know. I don't know how they got so many pre-orders. Well, you have to keep in mind there's a lot of people that don't frequent spaces like this. You got to keep in mind, whatever we talk about here, we are the niche. Just because you sitting here and you choose to be informed doesn't mean that's your cousins, that's your brothers, your sisters. The average person still walks to GameStop and pre-orders or buys VC gift cards and shit like that. That's why. Even like the big websites like IGN, GameSpot, Kotaku, Polygon, Eurogamer, these are all still very niche websites. The average person is just going to Target, Walmart, GameStop, and just buying shit. They're not really paying attention to what's going on. They just walk into the store and they say, oh, a new Mario is out. They don't know necessarily that Nintendo has the ability to brick your stuff. So it's completely understandable why there's so many pre-orders. You're under the presumption that everybody's paying attention and they're not. And matter of fact, a great example of this is, I mean, look what's going on, at least in the United States, all the bullshit that's going on in the country. Your Cheeto in chief has accepted a $400 million
I appreciate the
plane
twin. I
from a
guess
country.
Super bag on a super nigga like me would be super appropriate for a time like this.
A $400 million plane, aka a bribe, from a country that's known to fuel terrorists. The same guy in 2016 who said he doesn't fuck with that country. And also, they could be bugging the plane. Just crazy shit going on. If Obama would have did this shit, they would have been calling for him to be impeached. Anyways, you got stuff like that going on, right? You got an unelected official who was in the fucking IRS going through our personal records and shit like that. And motherfuckers don't even know that's going on. You think they know what's going on with the Switch 2? Nigga, it's scary out here. I've even caught myself sometimes being like, because I get it. To be fair, people are working a 9 to 5. You're tired. You probably hit the gym afterwards and you just want to go to sleep. It can be hard to keep up with stuff. I found myself being burnt out from reading the news, but then it's like, you gotta stay on top of this shit so you can be ready for anything, bro. But so it doesn't surprise me that it got a lot of pre-orders because a lot of people don't pay attention to real life shit. So they damn for sure ain't paying attention to no video game shit.
Not as loyal as Amy's done.
High key goes against the two. High key. And he knows it because he circumvented that shit. The reason he's able to accept that plane is because it's going to, he owns like some LLC. It'll go to his Congress after he retires, basically. It's not going directly to the president. They found a loophole so he can accept gifts from foreign entities, which is against the Constitution. Yo, shout out to Black Hoodie with the sub. Appreciate it. What'd you link over here? There are no $90 games before tax. Bet. Let me look. April 11th. The confusion around $90 Switch 2 games proves how broken the internet is. If you're a gamer who's been on Facebook or YouTube in the past week, I've seen it on Twitter from all the major websites, by the way, there's probably a good chance you've seen people arguing about the Switch 2's pricing. My Facebook out. Why does he keep blaming digital? First of all, I've never heard of this website, by the way, King Juice. You got a more reputable source? I've never heard of this website because I was picking it up from reputable websites. I didn't get this shit off Facebook. Anyways, there's one problem. Mario Kart World does not cost $90, at least based on what we know right now. No currently announced Nintendo Switch 2 game appears to either, but it hasn't stopped the detail from spreading on fundamentally broken internet. He said, is the YouTube chat? Nah, YouTube can't even drop links. If you're confused about the claim because you heard the price repeated as a fact 100 times by now, I can't blame you. In the immediate chaos following the Switch 2, players were left to dig up information themselves. Last week's Switch 2 Direct didn't even state the console's price. I only found one about it, though, in an email after the stream ended. Digital Trends, yeah, I don't fuck with that publication. Why don't you fuck with them? I'm not going to say they're good or they're bad. I just never heard of them. That was confusing enough, but Nintendo's lack of transparency caused even more confusion around its games. It didn't take long for players to discover that the Mario Kart World and some Switch 2 editions of original Switch games will retail for $80. Variable pricing for games only made matters harder to understand as heavy. What is the source? Somewhere in the rapid learning process, word began to spread that the physical editions of some Switch 2 games would cost $90. The fact quickly mutated into A different one entirely. The physical Switch 2 games cost $90. It's hard to pinpoint where exactly. Where is your source? Did Nintendo say it didn't? How does something that's happened? You're just yapping. Let's break down the misinformation. Games are not listed as 90. Switch 2 games will inevitably bring up the Reddit thread from games titled Switch 2. Let's see the thread. Digital 90 for physical. This is only official. God damn, this is only official Reddit one. So yeah, we need this because this motherfucker is yapping, bro. It's because of the listings. All right, I'll take you for it. I'll eat the L. I'll eat the L. Let's say there isn't. Let's say it isn't 90. It doesn't change the fact they're gonna brick your fucking consoles. Seems more like this is an opinion piece. It's a 50-50. I think that even though there's no listing, I think Nintendo needs to come out and be like, there are no $90 games. It's only in the UK. Yeah, this is a lot of fucking yapping for nothing. I think Nintendo should come out and make a comment like, hey, our games are going to be $80, not $90. There are no physical $90 games. I think that would clear things up real quick. Nobody can show me a game listed at 90. That's why I keep asking, where did it come from? Real shit. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna say 80. 80 is still OD. What do you mean when you say they're going to brick your console? If you do something they deem that's not Nintendo friendly, they reserve the right to basically disable your console. That's still a whole buck. Somebody in the chat is saying it's in the UK. I don't know, bro. Nintendo need to come out and say something. It's definitely OD. Either way, $80 games, they can break your console. And now we got a day one patch for the console, so there will be no reviews. So if you were looking to be informed and getting people's opinions on it, don't expect to get anybody's opinion on it, unless it's probably in a live stream. You could probably ask people. I won't have it. I didn't get it. Yo, shout out to Jan Noodle with the sub. Appreciate it.
Pop a brick from Dr. Eggman.
Don't expect anybody outside of maybe some live streams. If you find somebody who has it, you can ask them, what do you think of it so far? Did I sign up for the When Meets beta? Nah, I'm not interested in that game. Hold up, yeah, I gotta put these clothes in the dryer. Ah! Washing my sheets. I'm washing my sheets. Yo, chat, let me ask y'all a question. How often do y'all wash your sheets? Be honest. How often do you wash your sheets? What's up, buddy? You need a hug? Oh my God. Ugh. You okay? You got a little burp? Come here. My bad. I thought you was about to throw up, dude. Let's say you better throw that shit up on the floor. Don't do that on me. I thought you was about to wild out. You okay? He just ate once a week, once a year. Who said once a year? Who said that? Let me scroll up in the chat. I'm about to give you a fucking 8,000, 800,000. Y'all niggas trying to be funny. Go wash your sheets. I'm gonna give you some time to wash the sheets now. Who said it? Yeah, let's play Russian roulette with your account. Funny guys. Y'all niggas nasty. And then you wonder why don't nobody want to come over your house. I got a twin size Lightning McQueen racing bed, and I wash my sheets once every 6 months. I haven't had a haircut in fucking 3 years. I don't understand why nobody wants me. I'm a good catch. I'm a high value man that makes $30,000. I'm 5'2". I make $25,000. I'm an alpha. I'm a fucking alpha. You guys need to listen to me. Take the fucking red pill. We have a rotation sheet. Yeah, the real ones know. The real ones know. You don't buy 2 or 3 sheets. That way you can just swap them out. Anyways, what else I got for you? Go see Yote. Let me turn this up a little bit. You got 30 bed sheets. God damn, nigga, you rich. Drop 5 subs in the chat. Washing your ass is the woke mind virus. I feel that. Ghosts of Yote devs say they got Japan wrong, so they started over. This article came out today. The developers of Ghost of Yote said they didn't feel like they depicted Japan correctly. And the people who shat on Assassin's Creed Shadows, one of the main reasons they shat on it is they said Ubisoft didn't depict their beloved Japan correctly. They came out and straight up said it. Do you see anybody on the timeline talking about how Ghost of Yote is not Japan accurate? It's almost like they just didn't like niggas in the game. Nah. Yo, shout out to Cookie with the sub. Appreciate it. I bet y'all didn't even see this article.
Only Sonic wields that type of power.
In a surprisingly candid update, Sucker Punch admitted they started from a place of ignorance when planning in their next Samurai epic. Instead of brushing past it, they did something rare in AAA development. They started over with humility, cultural advisors, and a fresh creative process grounded in the real Japan they once only thought they knew. We were ignorant Americans. We didn't know the culture, the language, or the nuance, so we started again, read that part of the statement. Ghost of Yote's co-director Joanna Wang's statement describes the team's initial trip to the northern Japanese island where the highly anticipated 2020 Ghost... Oh, they're talking about the original one. I thought they were talking about Ghost of Yote. They worded it kind of weird. Never mind, they worded this kind of weird. So this is just a retrospective. This is never mind. This is a retrospective. They worded that title kind of weird. Yeah, clickbait title. See, this is why I don't like clickbait. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why it's important to read the article. Read the article, man. This just goes to show you I don't be capping when I say I just be scrolling. I'll see an interesting title. I'll save it and I'll talk about it on the stream. The only time I'll ever talk about something without reading it on stream is because I already read the fucking article. But this one I didn't. The title just caught me. It almost got me, but we read. They're just talking about early development of Ghost of Tsushima, basically. Saying they just started making something and then they felt like it was ignorant, so they decided to reach out to advisors and make something more authentic. That's basically what the article is saying. Reading is fundamental. Read, nigga, read. Well, good for them. But I thought they were talking about Ghost of Yote. So that's why nobody was talking about it. You know what you did, Anthony. Right, that's why nobody was talking about it. We know you know what you did. Oh, new Ghost, not Ghost. New Ninja Gaiden gameplay. Dude, you gotta get off my body, bro. All right, new gameplay from Ninja Gaiden 4. Another banger coming out later this year. We're back, baby. We're back. That shit is so disrespectful when he slams him. The Leaf Hurricane. Yes, it's Twitter's video player. You know Elon don't ever want to fix his damn site. Am I playing this? Of course I'm playing this. I love Ninja Gaiden. $80 Ninja Gaiden, no thanks. Good thing it's gonna be on Game Pass. I ain't paying for this shit either. It's on Game Pass, dog. So if you don't want to pay $80, you could just pay $20 and beat it and get off the game. Another W for Game Pass. Yeah, the welfare pass is up, man. I need y'all to stop calling this shit the welfare pass because they doing good out here. They feeding the streets. Between this Doom, South to Midnight. More bangers on the way. Excited. This will be here later in the year. Let's see. Yeah, I seen that shit about Grok. I seen that shit. That shit's goofy, bro. That's why I don't use that shit. I don't use that. I like Perplexity. Let's see. Oh. And nobody's surprised, the NBA 2K community has disappointed everybody once again. The past week, I've been covering articles involving other various different companies or quarterly earnings calls. Yesterday, we did Square Enix. Ubisoft had theirs, and during these earnings calls, they're very important because they talk about the future of the company. And some news came out in regards to NBA 2K's earnings call, and once again, they've disappointed the community. So I'm just gonna go ahead and summarize it for you. If you're wondering why microtransactions keep going up in price and why they will not disappear out of your games and why they're even starting to invade your single player games, it's because, and what I'm about to say, if it don't apply, let it fly. But you niggas lack self-control. Just in, NBA 2K saw a 42% growth, almost 50% growth in consumer spending in the last quarter alone.
Nigga, you ain't funny.
Consumer spending rose 14% with NBA 2K25 having better than expected performance. Now, this news is especially fucking funny because right now,
Cool, but
yo,
yo,
shout out to Jordan. Yeah, I'm glad I quit too. Shout out to Jordan with the sub. Right now, there is a conversation. I keep seeing it on my timeline from all the 2K creators. I replied to one of the dudes, Brother Jones. Shout out to Brother Jones. He cool. He asked on Twitter, if you stop playing NBA 2K25, what made you stop playing? I'm trying to see something. And I just replied and talked about all the different great games that are coming out. But I've seen a lot of tweets from a lot of different 2K creators on my For You page talking about how ass the NBA 2K25 is, the state of the game, the shootings being inconsistent. They're complaining about the games being fixed. Like when you're losing, the losing team gets a boost and they just start making everything or whatever. And I guess Ronnie 2K joked about it and confirmed it on stream. So the game is apparently just in a terrible state. I don't know, because I stopped playing that shit after about a month and a half. He said they do. But they are still bitching about this game. But then it's confusing. Because friendly reminder, the majority of NBA 2K's earnings does not come from the $70 price tag. I understand that it's the only basketball game on the market. I love basketball myself. But I don't spend exorbitant amounts of money on VC. That is where they make all their money. And that is why there's been a 42% growth in consumer spending. You do not get 42% growth year over year, quarter over quarter from a $70 video game. You get that from excessive spending on t-shirts, shoes, go-karts, custom basketballs, goofy dances. You're out of control. Take-Two expects 7% growth in the next quarter. They say, we see what you saying on the internet. We know you said the game trash, but you still gonna buy it. They have go-karts. Yeah, they got nigga, they got Gundams in NBA 2K. You think I'm playing NBA 2K as Mech Suits?
Come back. It's your first time coming to my house. Coming to my house.
What the hell?
Hey.
They got Mech Suits in the game, bro.
Teddy bear suit, he's deep in.
This is what they do. And they just be standing on the server, bro. Just be standing in the... And by the way, the Mech Suit doesn't do anything. You just get in it and you walk around the city. You can't shoot niggas. You can't fly. You can't be Iron Man, nothing. You just walk around. It's literally what I was talking about in my video. It's designed to fool people into feeling like they have to spend money. Like, oh, you broke ass bitches, y'all just walking in the city. Yeah, it's art farming. You're paying. Pay like $50 for that shit, bruh. And niggas be gassing that shit on social media, and then they be like, we don't know the... Like, I get it. If they get you with the $70, I swear to God, if y'all just stop buying the VC, I swear to God, this game will improve within a year or two. I'm telling you right now. Stop buying VC, and I swear to God, this game will improve. That's the biggest issue. But you can't stop. Y'all fucking fiends, bro. Y'all are fucking fiends. But they be sitting on the internet. We need to start a challenge, bro. If you follow any 2K creators, be like, if you consider yourself a leader in this community, in order for me to continue to follow your content, I need to see your purchase history. Start tweeting these niggas. Be like, you got all these strong opinions about the game. Let me see your purchase history. If niggas don't want to show their purchase history, you know what it is. Niggas show up, niggas show they purchase history, got $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in VC. I don't know how I spent that much. What do you mean you don't know how much you spent? You bought a car. you spent $20,000 this year to buy a virtual car, but you don't got a real one. This is crazy. I'm doing it for my YouTube channel. This is for the tax write-offs, bro. You're operating in a loss. I hate to break it to you. You're not doing it for anybody. You're just doing it for yourself. You don't know how to act, bro. It won't, bro. 2K niggas only play 2K. They feel like they've been playing it for this long. Why not stop? I'm gonna keep preaching, hoping one day people get it together. Yo, look at the Marathon dev team Twitter account. They admitted to stealing art. Are you for real? Marathon. Is that it? Marathon the game. I didn't know that one. Hold up. Where's it at? Who got the link? No, they have a dev team Twitter account. Well, somebody link it. Why would I know what that is? Listen, bro, I don't even give a fuck about this game. So why would I know what the dev Twitter team account? This game, I'm gonna go ahead and say this game's DOA. And now y'all telling me they stealing art too? That just confirms it. Nobody's talking about this game, bro. That beta came out and niggas fell up. Somebody who's a sub, can you drop the link? Because you just got sniped. There we go. Okay. This threat is insanely damning and shows that Bungie lifted designs themselves or the company, Curl Hops, did and sold them to Bungie. A number of these are direct copies, so while AI sourcing is possible, it seems unlikely for all cases here. This creator's work spans back nearly a decade and shows thousands of pieces of art. They can be found here at antireal.info, and if you played Marathon as I have, you will identify a number of them instantly. So where's the comparison? Aleph. What am I looking at? Why is this shit not loading? There we go. Industry Plant ass game. What's Bungie? I don't know about Industry Plant. So which one's Bungie and which one's the original artist? Or is this all the same shit? I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna have to pay me to care about this game. Bungie finesse Sony. Let me find out. Is this what they're stealing? I'm confused to what's being stolen. You say yarn. This game's so boring, I almost don't care. Oh no, Bungie, say it ain't so. Y'all niggas stealing shit too? Who told Bungie we wanted an extraction shooter? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. It doesn't matter, bro. We playing Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders really did steal their thunder. People seem to be really excited about that game. I didn't get a chance to try it, but I see people speaking very highly of it. So it must be something to it. Marathon's gonna flop hard as fuck and the crazy part is apparently Marathon was ass. Like that's the best version that they've made in years. I was like, I think this game is DOA. They came out with the beta. I can't stress enough. This is Bungie, guys. The creators of Halo, the creators of Destiny, some of the biggest IPs in the world. They put out a beta for their game, and within 24 hours, everybody stopped talking about it. And the people who were talking about it, like in the first 48 hours, I didn't see anything positive. I didn't see anything super negative. It was just like, oh, it's a game. I was like, that's not a good sign. We immediately investigated a concern regarding unauthorized use of artist decals in Marathon and confirmed that a former Bungie artist included these in a texture sheet that was ultimately used in game. Oh, they coming up with a story already. They got the story already. They said, we as a collective at Bungie did not put these stolen decals into the game. It was one particular artist that we trusted. They throwing this nigga under the bus. This issue was unknown by our existing art team, and we're still reviewing how this oversight occurred. We take matters like this very seriously. We've reached out to the artist to discuss this issue, and we're committed to do right by the artist. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Cut them a check. Cut them a check. At least they said they're trying to work something out. As a matter of policy, we do not use the work of artists without their permission. To prevent similar issues in the future, we are conducting a thorough review of our in-game assets, specifically those done by... You know what's crazy too? I was watching a video earlier today and it was talking about the damage that AI is doing to people in regards to critical thinking. People are writing whole research papers with ChatGPT. Obviously, using art for like video games, like people are cutting corners basically. And it's like, I use AI personally for like just to enhance little things. Like I use it for research, but like you can't replace your critical thinking or your own personal art. This shit is fucking crazy. AI is turning people into dumbasses. So you know what? Like it's unfortunate, but if they are being honest, and I have no reason to say that they're lying, if they are being honest, at least they're trying to rectify the situation. They've reached out to them and they're saying, all right, come on, let us cut you a check or whatever. We didn't know. You said a fat check, hopefully. That's fucking crazy. I see DC college. Like I see, I've been seeing more people on Twitter. Like a news story will come out and you can @ Grok on Twitter right now. And you can say, hey, Grok, what does this mean? Instead of just reading the article, niggas is adding Grok and having him explain everything. You see it. The most of the time I'll try to Google the article and read for myself. If I can't find something, I did it yesterday. I pulled up Perplexity and I asked about what's the hood from Marvel. And then it gave me a quick little breakdown or whatever. But motherfuckers is not even trying anymore. That's the problem, I think. And that's kind of scary. AI is like wearing a brace. It can be helpful, but when you're dependent on it, it becomes detriment. Ding, ding, ding. It's a tool I think you can use to enhance your life, but I think some folks is getting a little too entrenched with it. But yeah, hopefully my man gets his paycheck or whatever. Can't trust Grok AI no more. It's spewing bullshit about people from South African genocide. Yeah, I know. Well, no, it's not spewing bullshit. Because didn't it admit that Elon was trying to spew it to have a favorable view towards the South Africans that are here? I think it's like malfunctioning more than anything. Because it said he's trying, the AI said it's trying to tell the truth, but Elon is telling him to lie. These are weird. Look at this discussion we're having. These are weird ass times. That's why I don't use that shit, bro. I thought Grok was cool when it first came out, but like, I'm good off that shit, bro. How you tell a robot to lie? I have money, listen to me. Yeah, like this, like we on some Ultron type shit. We inching towards it, bro. We are inching towards it. SNK CEO steps down after Fatal Fury City of Wolves bombs. Ladies and gentlemen, this game did not sell well, so the CEO stepped down. I think it had like 3,000 people. Steam DB Fatal Fury. Let's check those numbers. Oh my god. Granted, most people don't play fighting games on PC, but even still, like Fatal Fury is a pretty big IP. To have only 800 people and peaked at 1,000 in the last 24 hours. In the last month, it peaked at 4,000. Yeah, nigga, you gotta step down, dog. Fatal Fury City of Wolves is the first new game in the series in 26 years. SNK has poured a lot of money into it from a marketing and advertising standpoint, but it doesn't appear to have paid dividends. And now SNK CEO has stepped down barely a month after its release. You might have seen Fatal Fury City of Wolves advertised somewhere. It was all over WWE's ring during the WrestleMania weekend. It's been heavily promoted on the internet and YouTube, and SNK's corporation went all in on the franchise's first new release in a quarter of the century. Low Steam numbers and sales have led to the company's CEO being transitioned to a new role already. So they didn't flat out fire him. They said, you got to go sit in the corner. Cristiano Ronaldo being a playable character, that was the nail in the coffin, to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to read all this shit. I'm going to tell you why this game failed. Let me take it back. People know City of Wolves is niche. People know what it is in the fighting game community, but to the mainstream, it is niche. So let me say, like, fighting game fans love this, but it is very niche in the mainstream. So it already had that working against it. They needed to advertise it more. Second reason that this game failed, it came out at a terrible time. I've been hyping this game up. I wanted to play it. Fatal Fury is one of my favorite fighting games. I always say that. I used to always play Garu Mao on the 360. It was a remaster, but that's what I used to play it on a lot, Xbox Arcade. So when they announced that they were bringing this series back, I was excited. The problem is fans like me didn't get a chance to play it because you put it out at the same time as like 15 other games. And I hate to break it to you. I'm not playing this over Doom. I'm not playing this over Expedition 33. I'm not playing this over Monster Hunter. I'm not playing this over Assassin's Creed. You should have put this shit out in like the summer when there's nothing to play. They put it out. I think the main reason this failed is they put it out at a horrible time. It's just too many amazing games to be fucking with Fatal Fury. And then I think the icing on the cake is the fact that they did add Cristiano Ronaldo to the game. That didn't help either. From my understanding, this nigga got cases on him or something, and people wasn't fucking with that. I don't know why they put a soccer player in a fighting game. If you wanted to put a celebrity guest character, why not go get a boxer or an MMA fighter, Muay Thai, kickboxing? Like, why not go get a star who's known for fighting and put him in a fighting video game? They would have loved that. You put a soccer player in there, and you didn't even put the best one. I don't know a lot about football, but I know that nigga don't be winning shit. Am I correct? Why not get Messi? Like, oh shit. Yeah, you put a Chuck Norris in the game or some shit. I didn't see the FGC players playing it either because they knew off rip it ain't no money in this shit. The FGC not playing nothing if ain't no money in it. That's why they don't play Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct's a good game, but ain't no money in that shit. Said TBH knows ball. Oh shit. Because he's playing in the Saudi league. That's the reason people hate him. Some people in the chat say he had a case on him or something like that, like with some woman or some shit. I don't know. I don't care enough to look up him. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know about this being $60. There's a milli tournament happening. There's money behind the game. $1 million tournament and nobody wants to play it. That's how you know this shit dead as fuck. You couldn't even get the FGC pros to $1 million to get them to play it. So shout out to SNK, get it together. You can slash some zombies for free with the Epic Games Store's next offering. The Epic Games Store is now offering Dead Island 2 for free. If you have a PC, you have until May 22nd. So if you're broke and looking for something to play, Dead Island 2, you guys waited like 15 years for this game. Didn't it come out like last year or a year or two ago? You can play it now. Just download the Epic Games Store and you can claim it for free. So shout out to all you niggas that paid for it. He said keep that shit. It was pretty mid. Yeah, I turned that shit off. I was like, this wasn't worth the 15-year wait. Let me hop into sub box because that's all I got for y'all before we get on this game. I think it was 2023. The years are starting to blur together. It feels like it was last year, but it could be 2023. It was recently it came out. All right, what's going on? Who won the game? Thunder's Nuggets. Who won? Yo, what the fuck? Nuggets won. They tied 7. Ooh, who y'all got? Game 7. I'm gonna have to put that game on. When that's coming on? Sunday? Oh yeah, we watching that. Who y'all got? I hope the Nuggets win. I hope the Nuggets win, boy. Because all year I've been saying I think Joker is MVP, and niggas was like, no, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I'm like, that flip-flopping ass nigga, bruh. The game is over. I guarantee you this nigga's at the free throw line right now. He lives there. Get all them bullshit ass calls. This nigga Joker putting up 60, 20, and 30 and shit. He said Nuggets rise up. Joker's the best player for the last decade. Joker's killing it. Yeah, I hope they win. I'm definitely catching that one. All right, what else we got in here? I doubt there's anything interesting. Lost in Random Eternal Die. What is this? Did you see the Last Sentinel dev diary? I don't even know what the Last Sentinel is. Mind's Eye official gameplay teaser. Shadow Labyrinth is the Pac-Man Metroidvania I never knew I wanted. What? I know what Mind's Eye is. This is the game that is made by some former Rockstar devs. Because they put it in all the trailers. They want you to know they worked on Grand Theft Auto. If you niggas are still saying Shai is a big flopper than Joker are, y'all aren't watching the series. I mean, everybody flops. Why Shai defenders be getting so mad? Everybody flops in the NBA, but to act like he's not one of the biggest offenders, that's what I'm talking about. Nobody said nobody else doesn't flop. That nigga is the biggest flopper, bruh. Remember the episode of Secret Level of Pac-Man? That's the game. I didn't see secret level at all. Yeah, there's nothing going on. All right, let me check out these joints. Free throw merchant.
Are you ready for what comes next?
I see hope. You can break us free from their daunting grasp.
If the Knicks lose game 6, I'm gonna laugh. When is that, tomorrow? I need to watch that game too. I'm not playing this. Let's see. Yeah, it is tomorrow at 5. Like, baby, come on, let's put on a game. Put on a game. You got to see. Oh, I want to see it. I've made the call. Listen, I said, if the Knicks don't win tomorrow's game, y'all niggas in trouble. You do not want to give the Celtics any momentum. Y'all shouldn't be in this predicament in the first place. You have to close out the game tomorrow. If you don't, it's 50-50. It could go either way because momentum really is a thing. Brun's going to have to go fucking crazy, bro. Yeah, they are on fraud watch. You let the Celtics get a game off you when they didn't have Tatum is fucking crazy. No, Tatum's out for the season. He had to get Achilles surgery. He's out for the season. That's what makes it so egregious that they lost. Like, this was supposed to be a gentleman's sweep. But we'll see. That's going to be a fun game tomorrow. Yo, could you imagine if Celtics win this game? Yeah, I part of me wants the anarchy, bro. Because, like, I just don't feel like, listen, if the Knicks win, it's going to be anarchy, man. It's going to be anarchy. They're going to blow up the entire fucking United States, just yelling, bing bong all over the fucking place. Niggas running into the bodega, sticking their hand in the cash register like Funk Flex and shit. We'll see, though. Mind's Eye official teaser. Fuck New York and fuck Boston. This looks like every Xbox 360 open world game.
Some of those red sand mercs are here too. They must be responsible.
I'm grabbing this game. This looks like a decent, maybe $20 bargain bin game, but I'm not really seeing anything mind-blowing.
Those mercs are leaving. I'm going after them. Any luck on the coordinates for that other hacker? They're still working on it.
It's a cheap iPad game. I don't know about iPad game. I saw somebody say cat equals Carl ain't trustworthy. Sensational. Aki way sandwiches. Yeah, Aki sandwiches gonna be $50 and shit. Did you ever play Overlord games? Nah, I don't even know what that is. Damn, don't want New York to have a parade. Traffic gonna be atrocious. Yeah, they need to lose. They need to lose, bro. I don't want either team to win. They both, fuck them both. All right. Let me get on the game. South. Let's put some time into South of Midnight. The hate is real. Absolutely. A lot of hate in my heart. Shout out to Tony Hawk on there. I need to load Doom onto my joint. Play. I'm gonna use the bathroom. My hatred is consistent. BRB. Love some of that Red 42. South of Disappointment. To who? I like the game. H2O Gatorade. We about to listen to some good Southern music, do some platforming, fight some demons, and enjoy this story. One of the inmates here says he watches your streams. Yo, what the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? Like, I know you. All right, bro. I know Fallout. From what I remember, you said you worked in a prison. I need an explanation on that. And should you be saying that? Is that snitching? Like, hey, one of the inmates, that nigga stuck his cell phone up his ass. Had his girl stick a cell phone up his ass, snuck it into the prison, and now he watches streams, bro. So you watching the stream and he watching the stream from his cell and shit. This nigga snitching, bro. That shit is fucking funny. hey, yo, bullshit, no bullshit. Ask him. I don't know if he's watching the stream right now. Don't get in trouble, nigga. But just in case he's not, Slate Hood, ask him when you get out, bro. When you get out, we gonna get him a sub when he get out. If he get out in 5 years, I need somebody to donate him a sub. I work at the jail. Now I was watching your stream and he saw it and he said he watched you. Oh, so he just kind of knew who he was. Okay, I got you. Did you ask him what was he in for? What was he in for?
Church.
They got tablets in jail now? For what? They got iPad kid prisoners? That shit is fucking funny, dude. Risking contraband charge for a stream is crazy. W chat, W viewer. All right, let's get this. I read last night. I read chapter 8 of Absolute Batman, the one that just came out yesterday. Pretty good. Shout out to Mr. Freeze. Pretty good shit. Just a petty misdemeanor. The police could have let him go, to be honest. Also, he in there for like a short period then probably. It'd be all right. Shout out to my man. Free my guy, whatever he did. Since you said it's a misdemeanor. Whoop. Where am I supposed to go? Yeah, free the guys. This part is crazy. No spoilers. How's the jail food that people need to know? Yeah, what y'all be eating in there, Slate? Like MREs and shit? Let's the free Rondo. Now keep that nigga in there. The only time we'll ever free Rondo number 9 is if the United States military is short on troops, because we know he know how to use a bazooka. MREs is crazy. I don't know what they be eating. Oh my god, I forgot that. Could be eating World War II MREs and shit. Rondo number 9. That nigga gonna be 75 when he get out of prison. Like, that's crazy to think about. And then he gonna get out of prison. He gonna be like, y'all remember the drill movement? Nah, not really. We grew up.
That should get me across.
Rondo is the perfect helldiver. That's a crazy statement. That's a crazy statement. Rondo number 9 is the perfect helldiver. What you trying to say? The United States should form their own Suicide Squad? That's fucking crazy. We'll shave years off of your fucking prison stint if you do Black Ops missions for us.
That my nigga.
Yo, shout out to King Juice with the sub. Would y'all support that? Be honest. Would you support giving prisoners the option to do Black Ops missions for the United States? But if they get captured, we don't acknowledge them. But if they are successful, they get years shaved off they prison stint. Suicide Squad. Oh shit. O block niggas and fucking jetter fight do it in planes and shit. Ah! That's what the Russians do. The perfect helldiver. The catch is though, because because they're prisoners, they don't get top of the line equipment. So them niggas got to drop in on missions with like old World War II fighter planes and shit with the propellers. They don't get no stealth bombers. They don't get the gray fighter jets. They don't get none of that. You got to get the propeller bomber. Drop in with a parachute. They give you a little. You remember the shield Link used to get in Ocarina of Time before he got the Hyrule shield, the Master Shield? You don't get no Captain America shield, no vibranium. You just get a little wooden shield like Kid Link. They say, good luck, nigga. But if you succeed, they'll knock your ears off. Yeah, the Deku shield. All right, buddy. So, like, nigga, is this we some type of Suicide Squad? Like, yes, that's exactly what you are. I wonder if, like, Americans as a whole would support that shit. I see most of y'all said you would.
Gotta move quickly now.
They gotta have Tommy guns. So that's the story. I don't want to go there. I'm exploring. Call them the Crash Out Squad. The Crash Out Squad. Nah, their equipment can't be too bad. The bad treatment makes them want to snitch even more. That's why that shit wouldn't work. Cause me personally, I'd become a dog whistler. I'd be like, all right, whatever I do, I'm gonna survive this mission. And when I do, I'm gonna come back and testify in front of Congress about what's really going on in front of the United States. Anything over here? Whoop! I'm getting all the candy. Give me that. Diddy with a baby oil gun. That sounds like a good time for him. You wouldn't even make it back to America. My plane would just malfunction. All right, buddy. This is the last time. After this, I'm done. The baby oil gun. What up, Majin? All right, what upgrade we want to get? $80 for an upgrade. God damn. Woo! Woo! What's your opinion on the combat so far? I missed the streams. It could be better. I would say it's serviceable. It's okay, but it could definitely be better. I feel like the camera's the biggest enemy so far.
That floating island is the gator?
R. Kelly is Deadshot. What? What the fuck? Thank you, Majin. Thank you. Glad somebody enjoyed it. Why would specifically R. Kelly be Deadshot? Let me lock in. Give me that. Swamp bugs everywhere. Ow! Give me that. That's an insult to Tory Lanez is dead. All right, y'all are canceled. Y'all are doing too much. Little stun on him. Oh, come on. Let's get it, let's get it. Get over here. Give me that.
That's all of them.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better. All right, That's cool. The game is definitely hard carried by its story. On the flip side, though, what's wrong with that? You know, I think it's a game that's supposed to be more about the experience than anything. Chat is unhinged tonight. Who would win in a fight, R. Kelly or Diddy? Why is that a question? Next topic. What else is going on? Let's talk about the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero community. Like, what's going on, chat? Oh, it's telling me to go that way. Hold up. Nah, that was just to get. I'm stupid. Yeah, y'all freaked out tonight. I'm seeing Thunderbolts tomorrow. If the movie's not as good as y'all said it is, I'm gonna ban everybody. Story's telling me to go that way, so I'm going this way. Y'all really asking a lot for a $40 game? Yeah, y'all let shit slide in 2K. Shit, it's not even, for most it wasn't even a $40 game. This was on, most of y'all played this shit on Game Pass. No, that's valid. You'll ask the world from a game like this with the black woman, but then buy 2K every year. That's real shit. Maybe Patricia was right. I should put down the bottle, but when I was fishing by the shack last night, I swear I saw a catfish about as big as a Cadillac. Swam right past me and winked with a strange eye. Said, "What a beautiful night to mon ami, like Gambit, mon ami."
Catfish need to leave these people alone. Got them questioning their sanity.
I have to recommend Indiana Jones. I'm having a lot of fun with the game. I'm not an Indiana Jones fan, so I don't think I'll like that game.
Lived in here.
Isn't the new Mafia game supposed to be story driven? Yup. I haven't checked out Expedition 33. It's on the bucket list. I just beat Kazan, so then we started this the other day. But I'm just if I start the game and I like it, that's my goal. I'm finishing it, so I'm gonna be behind on a lot of games, and I ain't reviewing games no more. So I'm gonna be behind on a lot of shit. But I'm trying to work my way through these games. Woo! I look forward to it though. Expedition 33 is story peak. I like to see that so many people are like gassed about what's that junk called? A turn-based game. I've seen some people say I haven't seen a turn-based game this good, and so like you guys forgot about Baldur's Gate. The internet moves so fast. You forgot about Baldur's Gate 3 already? Like that's crazy. Thunderbolts is a 6 out of 10. Lower your expectations. I feel like you're just trying to be different. I suspect it'll be an 8. I find when people are praising it super high, and then you have some people who are on the opposite end of the spectrum being super low, the truth is usually in the middle. Where's it supposed to go? I'm going this way. Started Doom today and it's pretty fire. Okay. Nobody played BG3, remember? What the hell is this?
Exploding mushrooms? Well, that's no fun.
How you feeling about this game so far? I'm enjoying it. It was fun, like a 7.5 for me. I could see that. So do I have to destroy the things to? Oh yeah, to get over here. Okay. Skirt. Look at that. I give it a 7.5 also. I have a hard time believing it's the best movie since Endgame, but I also don't think it's like terrible either. It's probably some. Oh, what the hell is a cow? What are you doing out there, buddy? So obviously that's where I'm supposed to go, but it looks like you can grab onto those over there. How you get over there? That is the question. Okay. You heard about Mortal Kombat fans are in shambles after the Mortal Kombat 1 Definitive Edition? I know they announced the Definitive Edition with all the DLC, but why do people hate it? I'm not in the know about that. I just got done watching Baddies Africa with my girl. It's pretty gas. It's pretty trash TV, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's Baddies. I was just talking about that shit yesterday. Y'all gotta stop watching that shit, bro. Oh my god. How do I get up there with the cow? Baddies Africa. Because they believe it's the end of the game's life cycle. Oh, I could have swore I read an article that they are about to stop supporting it, I think. Like, what was the point of the rock over there? Oh, it was to destroy the fucking things. I'm my dumb ass. Can I jump over there? Don't mind the gameplay. Mind your business. Whatever.
Looks like some sort of drawing.
This picture,
Don't feel bad. I went for the cow as well.
I could kill a man. Something's gotta change. I feel like a thread being pulled far too taut, trying to make the world a better place.
That's the
Not
thread of the
for me,
Spider-Verse.
For her. I have to keep these kids safe. I wish I could do more.
That sounds so hard. Mama must have seen some pretty messed up stuff. I struggled with just seeing what Benji went through.
Find a way inside the church. We struggle with Bungie. My GameSir controller finally got me after it was on hold during the tariff delays. Finally got to me. Where'd you order it from? I got mine off Amazon. I got it like a day later. Where'd you order it from where it took so long? Just walking on people's graves and shit. That's disrespectful. Wait, Hazel's daddy's white, but she's darker than her mom's. I was confused by that too. I was like, how did she end up so dark if her daddy white? Unless that's not really her daddy, that's her stepdad, and her mama didn't tell her. I heard church music. Yeah, it takes place in the South. I know it's telling me to go over there, but I gotta explore because there might be candy. Let's see, if you walk past the bros, make sure you hold your breath when you go past. They hate to see people out and about on the Lord's Day.
What the heck is a burr?
We gonna chalk it up to strong jeans? Type shit, type shit. It's telling me to go over here, but I don't want to go over there. I still don't understand why I get experience points for destroying trash can lids, but I guess. I'm not going over there. There's more shit to explore. When does that part 2 of Spider-Man drop? I'm holding off on watching part 1. Part 2 of what Spider-Man? You ever gonna have kids? Gotta get married first. No sex before marriage for me. I gotta find a woman that wants to lay down with me. With Miles? Oh, that would be part 3, dog. Across the Spider-Verse was the second movie. I think in like 2 years, I think. I'm about to die. I didn't have no health. Retry. Well, they don't get married then? Sex stops in marriage? That's not true. That's not what the pastor says. I have to find me a nice young lady. I think the better question is, where that question come from? You want me to have kids? Is that what y'all want, chat? Want to see a little Rugrat running around?
You're
harassing me?
But honestly, there's only one ideology I resubscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
Fucking God. Bruh! I gotta get the health up. Yeah, I feel like the camera's my biggest enemy in this game. One enemy, oh my God. Turn to fight one enemy and another one jumps you. I'm dead. Let's see. Somebody in the YouTube chat said it gets better with marriage. Said Aki's not your first child? Nah, he didn't come out of my balls, so. He's adopted. It's not my seed. Sorry, guys. Like, bro, let me breathe. Damn. Nope. You turn your back for 1 second. Give me that. It gets better with marriage. That's how my wife got pregnant. Okay, okay. See, I gotta find a nice young lady that wants to get married. Don't worry, guys. If at any point I'm getting married, y'all will be the last to know. Don't worry, guys. Oh my fucking god, bro. I feel like I'm fighting the camera with this shit. Working a little too hard in this combat. Don't worry, guys. I'll be sure not to let you know. Nah, I'm 5 kids deep in that sneaky sex before marriage was the move. I'm sure it'll happen one day. I'm just not tripping off of it. If I listen, like, somebody's got to hold the line. If I have kids tomorrow during the podcast, the only person who's gonna be beating their games is Watts at that point. Because JG don't beat no games. And what's his excuse? I got kids. I can't beat no games. Ethos don't beat no games. We don't know what his excuse is because he ain't got no kids. It's just gonna be Watts. It's just gonna be, half the podcast gonna be me and JG's be like, man, kid kept me up last night. I couldn't beat none of these games. I'm gonna be a straight taste tester. I feel like I shouldn't be working as hard to kill them. Like, you see what I'm talking? You said go grab the health. The health don't got nothing to do with the damn camera. And them constantly moving. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my fuck. Oh my god. You can lock on. Yeah, you can lock on to them, but the problem is then you can't see everybody else. And I feel like the arrow, it's not like consistent. Probably already married and he don't even know. I would have a ring on my finger. Nah, I don't want to hear that from him. Laugh mask. I remember him telling us make time. Ethos ducking straight shots in Detroit. Yeah, that's why I dropped the difficulty. Just didn't feel like grinding for this type of game. Yeah, it almost makes me want to. It feels like padding. Like the game itself isn't hard. It feels like the camera's just not snappy enough. Third time's a charm. Come on. Bruh. You get 2 swipes in, that's it. Which boy. It's hella AoEs in this game. Let's try taking him out first. Just on my dick. Yeah, go after him first. Another one. Bruh.
Oh my dude. Bro, look at this shit. Give me that. All right, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. That's 2 in a row. Bruh. Come on. For the swamps of Bayou. Give me that. At least it gives you some health back with a kill. Stun him. Now we use all our resources. Give me that. Get out of here. Okay. Let's see. Taking out the big fat ones makes it easier. Yeah, that might be the strategy. Going after the big ones with the AoEs because they just keep backshotting you. All right, let's go. Give me that shit. I'm already struggling in Expedition 33 and the game just crashed on me. Good luck when you start playing. I'm an Elden Lord, bro. I gotta remember that. I can adapt. But yeah, the podcast is just gonna be 2 hours of half the members just making excuses about why they didn't beat any games. Yeah, shout out to the organs though. Where am I supposed to go? This way. Give me that. Yes, I know you can link combos. I got you. And Watts having all the info. Shit, and then if at any point Watts has kids, oh, it's over. At any point, that's a grown woman too. At any point, she can have kids too if she wants them. I never had a conversation with her about that type of stuff, but what happens when all 4 of us got kids? Then what y'all gonna do? Explore none of this shit. Hey, sorry guys, we gotta go. Said go outside. Y'all demoing games at that point? At that point, that doesn't lead to anything, does it? Paternity leave for the whole crew. Extended break, guys. We gotta go. There's gonna be full-time streamers and shit. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, you can use it to get up there. I think the better question is, jokes aside, all these other creators that got kids, the question is why they be on stream for 12 hours a day? How is that possible? I think that's the better question. Change the topic. That's making me sad. We all got to grow up at some point. Bro, what the fuck? Babysitters? Yeah, they might be rich. Do I have to pull it? Oh, you have to hit LB first to activate it, and then you can push it. So who you think editing the videos? Yo, chill. Chill. This ain't got a kitty sweatshop. That's crazy.
Jeez. I felt that in my chest.
Dad, I want to get on Fortnite. Finish that fucking vlog, you little shit. Come on, the new 10 Ninja Turtle skin came out, please. You haven't even paid me in V-Bucks this week. It's fucking crazy.
What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
The Gator King. Welcome to Miami.
You said he'd run away.
Well, I might have been missing before.
It's crazy because I can't imagine when Kai or Speed has kids.
To find them all, Hazel heads closer to the river bend.
Yeah, like how does that work for people who just stream their whole fucking life away? How does that work?
The more I remember those,
like, what's the retirement plan on that?
Biggest houses. But I always thought folks were exaggerating.
Unless they just gonna put their kids on stream, I wouldn't personally do that. But
Hazel had to cross.
We're living in an interesting era.
Bend in the river, where they passed, and an old.
You gonna keep them with a nanny all day, like?
But the terrorizing legend of Two-Toed Tom.
What up, Jason?
Cast a chilling shadow over us. While Two-Toed Tom might have stirred up a mess round these parts, the storm sure done far worse.
Is the Tasty Pig supposed to be the Piggly Wiggly? Is that an Easter egg? A little southern Easter egg. Chapter 5, Everything That Rises. Time to start that family channel. They gonna stream the birth. You know what's crazy? I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. Camera all on the placenta and shit.
No.
Cameraman, zoom in on my girl's pussy. You can see the baby's head coming out the pussy and shit.
Oh.
Ah! Baby come out the pussy. What's good, niggas? Hit the like button. You know who it is? Like, how's this baby talking? I knew the game plan. I know who my daddy is. Next generation, we in it. Okay.
Ain't there another way around?
Hey, chat. Spam W. Somebody drop 100 chat. Somebody drop 100 songs for my birth.
And try not to get AIDS.
Me and my daddy been planning this shit.
Time to fill the bottle and deal with that giant gator.
The water looks really good in this section right here. Baby came out talking like an episode of Martin. Do we have to go that way, though, is the question. Is there anything around here before we go forward? Oh, the cow died. Can I touch it? Guess not. Okay. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. The graphics look good in the game. What's the specs on my PC? Whatever the highest end Ryzen 9 is, AMD CPU. I forgot what it, Ryzen 9 gigawatt 9000 something. I got a 4080 Super and 64 gigs of RAM. There you go. Skirt. So I can have a whole lot of tabs open. I had 95 XP points. Damn, Ryzen 9 is nice. Do you need that much RAM nowadays? I just got it to future-proof it. For me, yeah, because I only stream off one PC. If you're just gaming at home, no. You gotta keep in mind I stream. So you need a powerful PC. You need the extra horsepower. I'm beaming out 2 images to my monitor and then the stream, and then I got a bunch of tabs open. I'm playing games. For me, yes. But for you, no.
Is that from our house?
Plus, I was just splurging because, like, it was a tax write-off. So, like, if it's going towards the business, I'll splurge because I could just write it off. If I have the means for it. And at that time, I did.
You're the only thing I have left of my mama.
What was the graphics card? A 4080 Super.
Which
RTX 4080 Super. What the hell? Little shit.
I don't believe this. And this ain't even the weirdest thing I've seen today. I guess you didn't like being lost and alone either, did you? Maybe you can help.
She couldn't get like a pet dog or
small spaces I can't.
Maybe even a squirrel or something like. Got a new magic object. Press right bumper to control Crouton. Press again to switch back to Hazel. So this lets me access new areas, like smaller areas. Okay. Just get it. Oh, that's my poster right there. So this all came from my room, huh? Now, before I cast him, I just want to check the area, see what the fuck going on.
Too
Magic.
big. Hey, but I bet you could squeeze in there for me.
How do you do it? Oh shit! I never saw this in the trailers. Where the hell they got me? Watch for the explosives. Oh, there's a turtle and a frog. Let's see. Computer tech isn't for the weak. It's not that complicated.
Weird.
I wish there were more co-op games like Split Fiction and It Takes Two. Level design wise, I don't think you're gonna get that often. They're pretty creative. Be careful with the pieces of yourself. Despise the things like clipped hair and nails with knowledge that they can be used for both good and evil. Some hair, the body holds power even when separated.
Burrowers.
Skirt, skirt, skirt. Music hidden. There's another cow over there, and a goat. It's like a car, man. It can be as complicated as you want it to be. Yeah, it all depends on what you need. The key is figuring out what's your budget. Oh shit, I thought I died. Oh shit. Why can't I not hit that shit? Can I go in there? Your family big into superstitions? Mine? Nah. Not really my thing. More into shit talking and Scrabble. But y'all believe in superstitions? Y'all believe it's really gonna rain when your knee hurt? Cause I hate to break it to you, that's not a superstition, that's obesity. Yeah. I run these bayous. Everybody come down here, bite your fucking chest off, man. Gonna get you around good. You come fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. Real shit. On the east side of the bayou, nigga really get got out here, you know what I'm saying? Twin. Stay safe, stay dangerous. So I swear ginger ale cures my bad knee. Robitussin don't cure everything. Your mama was wrong. That one about hair is something my family used to say. The one about hair, I don't know that one. My family does no hats in the bed, not going under ladders. Why? Wait. No hats on the bed. When you say no hats on the bed, do you mean don't wear a hat to bed, or do you mean don't lay your hat on the bed? Because I'm like, why would a nigga wear a hat to bed? Like a nigga go to bed with a fedora is fucking funny to me, dude. I'm gonna assume you meant lay it down. Like. Hispanic moms believe in Vic Health All. Talking about, wait, Vicks Vapor Rub? Is splitting poles one? I don't know what that means. Here we go with this barbershop pseudoscience in the chat. Go that way. I'm moving so slow because I'm really trying to make sure I'm not missing any goddamn upgrades.
What are you so excited about? You want to go in there?
Let's go, little buddy. My mom's is big on not whistling at night. Why? You think it's gonna summon the chupacabra or some shit? Or Rimic? When you're walking with anyone, y'all go on the opposite sides of a pole, people get weird about it. When you're walking with someone and you go on the opposite side of the pole, I've never heard of that. Why is that considered like bad luck? I don't get it. Is that like a southern thing? I wasn't raised in the South, so I don't know. That sounds like some... It just is? I guess. Y'all niggas know all this barbershop science, but then be letting your girl walk on the side of the sidewalk that faces the road and shit. We can't split poles, but I'll let my girl walk near the street so the car can hit her. Because fuck that gentleman shit. Oh, there's one right there. Skirt. I've never heard that. I gotta look into that. I know my pops just wouldn't let me do it. I've deadass never heard that one. That's interesting. Splitting poles. Skirt. So the black community went from talking about splitting the bill 50-50 to now splitting poles. That's crazy. I wouldn't split a bill with a nigga 50-50, and I'm not gonna split the pole with a nigga either. My nigga better have his own pole, and he better be ready to up it on a nigga that tried my family.
Gotta start filling up this here bottle.
All this talk about the fucking splitting the poles, y'all niggas need to Pokemon go to the poles. That's what Hillary says. All right, what's the correct? That's the correct way to go. The question is, do I want to go? It's from back in the days when slaves would walk together and not being able to split poles and trees or beat for disrupting the flow of travel. Oh, everything. Isn't it crazy how everything is rooted in racism?
You ain't slick. I see.
Bro, I'm trying to explore. Slow down, game. Oh, so now you can't walk. Okay. Look at that. See why you remind me of that? I believe in feng shui in the house. I guess I believe in that to some degree, but not feng shui like, oh, your couch needs to be facing this way. More so like I believe like a clean space is a clean mind. Like I believe like if you fucking with a chick and it's the first time like you open the door to her car and it's just shit all in the car, that's usually a red flag. Like damn baby, like why you got Reese's Cup wrappers everywhere and fucking cigarettes and shit? It's usually a reflection of where you at mentally.
Can I get you over there?
So I guess that's like a superstition, I believe. Not to say that, you know, sometimes you leave clothes. Like my version of my house being nasty would be considered clean for most people. Like, you know, sometimes you get lazy, you might leave some clothes on the floor here and there, maybe some crumbs, but like my house is never nasty, if you know what I mean, right? I wouldn't. You would never walk in my house and be like, "How does nigga live like this?" Like it would never be like that.
Gotta start filling up this here bottle.
I always need to see the floor type shit. Won't ever forget when a streamer's girlfriend said, "Why is America obsessed with racism?" Pretty sure you'll guess the complexion. Like, cause everything going on is a reflection of it. That's why. My roommates be living like that. See, that's why I never wanted to, that's pretty cool right there. That's why I haven't had roommates in a very long time. Fuck that shit. All right, how do we get over here? I see the thing right there to activate. Excuse me. Some people just be sloppy, be like, I'm not living like that. Cause like when everything's mad cluttered, I can't think straight. You just be thinking about how nasty life is. How the fuck do I get over there? Don't tell me, chat. Can he swim? Little nigga cannot swim. Okay. Oh, but I see he can go through those holes right there. Okay, but how do I get you over there is the question. There's got to be a path I'm missing. The name of the game is South of Midnight. How do I get you over there? Fuck it. Let's just jump. Oh, I don't think you can get him over there. Never mind. All right, there's got to be a different path. Chat, question is, who in here bald? Why do you care? Let me see if I can just make that jump. Maybe I timed it wrong. That was so random. Real question is, who in here bald? Who got a bald pussy? All right, you can't make the jump. Can you wall run on this? Nope. Because I'm only talking to people with bald pussy. I've got to be overthinking this. Oh. I thought you could only put them down. You can chuck them. I didn't know you could chuck them. That makes sense. Oh, shit.
Enjoying that a bit too much.
All right, that's good to know. Yep, I was overthinking it. Okay. The noises he's making. Help! This nigga throwing me. Can I get up in here? Ooh, piece of candy. Give me that. Skirt. The better question is, when did you realize your hair? It happens to everybody. Start looking back at old pictures like, damn, my shit used to be crispy. Can you go up there? Don't feel bad if you are balding. Balding is actually a sign of high testosterone. That means you got strong genetics. Busting big nuts. You just gotta grow a beard out, bro. You just gotta grow a beard out. That's the real issue. Niggas want to be bald and baby face. That's not how it works. Grow a beard out. Grow up. Some health. What if your bald is balding? Your beard is balding, I mean? I've never heard of a nigga whose beard is balding. What? Y'all heard of that? Is that a thing? Your beard is balding? I'm not gonna lie, if the hair is falling out of your face, you might need to go to the doctor. It sounds like you nutrient deficient or something. Patchy beard. Well, a patchy beard and like your beard falling out are two different things. A patchy beard is you can't fully grow a beard. That means you need to get your T levels up. Like you ever notice niggas who argue with bitches got patchy beards all the time? You ever notice that shit? Excuse my language. You ever notice men who argue with women all the time got patchy beards? T level's too low, bruh. niggas who be on IG Live arguing with their girl always got a patchy ass beard, bruh. Go lift some weights. Why are you arguing with your girl all the time? You got low T levels, bruh. Always argue like a little bitch. He said, the hoes be stressing. Nah. Some of that stuff, y'all be overreacting to everything. The T levels? The T levels. That's not actually a joke, though. Men who grow beards usually have higher testosterone. That's why you can grow facial hair. As I say, if you got a patchy ass beard, you need to go sling a hammer or something, nigga. Like, Jesus Christ. Dude. Be doing everything but what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, you fucking bitch. How do you gain testosterone? Exercise. The best thing you can do as a man is exercise. Lifting weights. It's a little truth to every joke. I'm being dead ass. The balding thing is actually a sign of high testosterone too. But to rephrase it though, it's if you're balding at a young age, most men will bald eventually. Like that's like an age thing. But like if you're balding at a young age, that's a sign of like, you know, them niggas that was in high school that was balding or early 20s. That's a sign of high testosterone. New lotto drop, nigga, shut up. I don't know why that's so funny. This nigga said new lotto drop. Okay, buddy. Like, oh shit. Like she cool. I ain't checking for Big Mama like that though. Brokey. Sassy hours. Yeah, like that nigga in the chat say he not a doctor. That's another thing too. I am not a doctor. Make sure to ask your doctor how to boost your T levels. Oh shit. But y'all laughing in the chat. I bet you gonna notice it too. That one cousin you got on Facebook or Instagram always arguing with women, pay attention. I know that shit don't sound like it makes sense, but pay attention. That one cousin you got, your little brothers, your nephews, that always argue with women, them niggas be having patchy beards. It's a reason for that, bruh. Like, nigga, why is it always some drama in your life? Like, fuck. There's always some drama in your goddamn life. That's why your beard is patchy, bro. You got low T levels. You be doing everything but what you're supposed to do. Only thing you worried about is fucking. And then get mad when that bring a lot of fucking drama. It's that stress. Yeah, real shit. It's that stress. Bro, can you shoot your shit? I keep forgetting. Fight the big ones. Fight the big ones. Fight the big ones. Might have to start over. I feel like once you get knocked out of a flow state, just kill me. It's hard to get back into the fight. Another one. That's great. All right, we're making a comeback. We're making a comeback. We're making a comeback. Fuck. Crouton can possess them and fight for you. Oh shit, you can. Let's see. Do they have to be in their stun state to do that? That's the opposite of high T levels, announcing new lotto. Oh, I thought, okay. I skipped that panel. Good look. Wait, why that nigga still attacking me? That shit didn't even do nothing. That's not even doing nothing. All right, this is why I don't, just kill me. This is why I don't listen to the chat. That might have been the most uneventful ability I've ever seen. a short duration, so it's not worth using until I level up, basically. Another one. Bro, why do they hold that shit for so goddamn long? Cause that's you. So you can't hit me. Yeah, hit him. Yeah. Oh boy. It's helpful to get annoying enemies off your back so I can, yeah. Alright. Any gifters in the chat? Yeah, any gifters in the chat? I like how he can just swing through my shit. Just swing through my attacks. Bruh. Oh. Who that in the back? Who that in the back? Bruh. Why is it so hard to dodge these fucking AoEs? Bruh. Oh, boy. Yeah, like the camera just does not spin around fast enough. Yep, okay. I see I might need to upgrade that ability. Give me that. Come on. Woo. All right, we almost there. Come on. Fighting the camera more than anything. Who that in the bag? Use all them resources. Give me that shit. Light work. All right, back to what I was saying. Yeah, if your beard is falling out, you might need to see a doctor. That don't sound safe. Auntie Bells. Wake up, fucking hair all in the sink and shit.
He started out as a pet of old Farmer Swoops, who'd starve his own kin so they'd behave. Tom's trouble began when Jolene Swope started earning.
Jolene kind of thick. That's them southern biscuits and gravy right there, Yes, sir.
Run away.
That was Preacher Jolene from way back.
Let's give it up for the back of the dress. Big Mama. What's the new? Hey, since you wanted to talk about it, what's the new Lotto called? What's the new? It's an album. It's a song. What's the big Lotto called? The new joint. What Big Mama talking about now? I can't go up on here. Before I go over there. Shout out to Positive Influence with the super chat. Just dropped a popcorn emoji. I appreciate the super chat.
Her name is Amy, and she's an annoying quasi-conspiracy spreading illiterate.
That looks like you can go up there. Oh, you can. Nice. Oh, piece of candy. Let me get that. Just trying to stay up at the doorman job I'm at. Wait. You a doorman like at a hotel? You just looking down at your phone and shit? that don't sound safe. You have to wear one of those you wear one of those like bellhop uniforms with that little red hat and shit. Like Sweet Life Zach and Cody type shit. Alright, we're going this way. Bro, at the tip this. Somebody gotta do it. Piece of candy. Woo! Let me get that. Big upgrade. Oh, I thought it hold me. No suit and ties, residentials overnight. Okay. What can I get at the swap meet for my Matt OX vinyls? Do you really have Matt OX vinyls? I have not heard that name in a long time. I remember when motherfuckers hyped him up, that little white boy. I was like, here we go with this shit again, this Elvis shit. Where he at now? Remember when he had Next? I'm at work right now. Shout out to everybody working. Shout out to all the able working bodies. The backbone of America. Matt OX went to jail. Did he really?
Miss Pearl, she's safe.
For what?
Miss Pearl.
Hazel. Oh, thank God.
They caught him with drugs. Oh, he really living that life. It's my neighbor.
How did you get here?
Bo, pick me up in that flat bottom boat of his.
Oh, is that Jolene?
Hazel, where's your mama?
Not with you, Jolene?
Not since yesterday. Folks didn't want her to leave. Some don't trust no one but her. Wait, Lacey never got home?
Oh, baby.
She was late. And then the storm, and then our house in the river, and I wasn't fast enough to catch the trailer.
Baby, breathe. You can't blame yourself for that. Ain't nobody outrunning flood waters.
I thought...
So nobody else notices the magic but me?
I'm so sorry, honey. Something big as a trailer would catch at the river bend down yonder. Lacey had friends who could have helped her. Some you might not know about.
Who?
Not my place to tell you if your mama didn't.
Then I'm just gonna have to keep on looking on my own.
Why don't you stay till we get news? You can't just stroll out, not with Two-Toed Tom on the loose.
Two-Toed Tom?
Don't you?
Oh, shit.
Tom used to be my daddy's pet. Well, no one ever thinks they're serving Satan, but somehow he gets his business done. Folks are still straggling in.
I gotta find Mama.
It's not safe out there, Hazel.
If I was the one missing, she wouldn't stop looking.
Welcome to town.
Take good care of them.
I'll pray for you then. Stubborn, just like her mama.
I have to make my way across this village if I want to keep filling my bottle.
Fill the bottle. Oh, doggy, can I pet him? What you yelling at me, ugly ass dog? Anyway. What up, Pika? Hold up, let me see. I got an upgrade. I got a band. I got a rack on me. When Crouton controls ends, it sets off a strand blast, so it gives you an AoE. Yeah, let me get that. What's the next upgrade? I can't get it? Can I only buy this joint then? I guess you gotta wait to progress the story to get the other upgrades. Alright, let's see. Music is hidden. Oh, look at the flowers. Let's see. Skirt. Give me that. Jolene at Dairy Queen. Jolene at Dairy Queen. Always ate good. Therefore, she looked good. Explore over here for a piece of candy. Babe, how you sleeping? I've overheard like 6 people say they ain't slept well since Tuesday. That's almost a week. Everyone's having the same dream. Some kind of fog and a feeling of despair. I'm running, but I don't get anywhere. Then it's just empty. I wake up feeling cold and hollow. So somebody's dreaming over here and shit. We got some drugs over there too. Give me that piece of candy. You like this game, Pika? Skirt. Let's see. I'm pissed this ain't on the PS5. I wouldn't be shocked if it comes to it eventually. I wouldn't be shocked. Let's get it. Oh, camera! Oh, camera! Give me that. I'll go after you next. Yeah, go to hell. The shot to Piccolo with the sub, appreciate it. Big achievement. Ah! Okay, game. Oh. Yeah, I feel like my biggest issue with that now is the camera makes the combat more harder than what it needs to be. Bruh. Oh, I didn't want to possess you. Give me that. Give me that. Who next? Who that in the bag? Big combo. You're going down. All right, we might actually win this. Fucking bitch. Get over here. Feel the ultimate power of a beautiful black woman. Ah! I couldn't handle the black excellence. Oh, shit. I gotta be honest, this is probably the most tolerated and funniest Twitch chat. And when Goofy's coming here, I handle him. I appreciate it, big dog. I just be trying to play games and shoot the shit, bro. I like to think of my stream as more like the video game version of the barbershop, minus all the pseudo intellectual talk like ish from the Joe Budden podcast. I actually read, so I don't be saying flat earth shit. Like, oh, shit. The power of black girl magic. My dumb ass, I'm supposed to go claim this joint. How's the game? It's solid so far. This feels like the perfect Game Pass game. Now, which way is the progressive stories that way? I haven't. Oh, there's nothing to go over here. I'm still trying to get on mornings too. I've been here for 2 years too. To be fair, my schedule's like inconsistent because it's based off my mood. Like sometimes I just don't be in the mood to talk. So then I just go to the gym in the morning and then stream in the evening, and then I'd be tired after the gym. And then some days I get up and I'll be in the mood to talk. It's how I maintain my mental health. I go off how I feel. But would you pay full price for this? Well, it was only $40, so yeah, I would. So that's where we go over there. Oh shit. Oh, piece of candy. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Oh, come on. Grab the joint. What are you doing? You had a poll yesterday night. Which game you playing next? I didn't put up a poll. I said I thought I was putting up a poll. I thought about thinking about putting up a poll, either Expedition 33 or Doom after this. But I don't know. I don't really care. I'm sure both will be good. Give me that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. If you do, I'm voting 33. That game really like that, though? It's really a mind-shattering shit. Okay, my ancestors want me to go this way. I shall follow the ancestors. Then I'm gonna bust a lot. The story's fire. I've been watching Watts play it.
He's a little close for comfort.
Can somebody explain to me why she gains XP for pushing trash can lids? Is that like a homage to Static Shock or something? Like that's the one part I don't get about this game. Why do I get XP for flipping trash can lids? That shit is fucking funny, bro. Or maybe that's some down south shit that I don't understand. I know I'm a city boy. You cleaning the environment? I don't think pushing metal into the water is cleaning the environment, my boy. I don't think that's how that works. You see how peaceful streams are when you don't play Rivals anymore? Fuck Marvel Rivals, bro. Goofy ass game. All y'all do is complain about that game and then ask me to play it. No.
Nasty looking thing.
Oh, it's boss fight? New enemy type. Oh, he's got a crazy AoE. Hey, what is this, a demonic catfish? Oh. Oh, what is these? God damn. Oh. I'm telling you, this got to be connected to the Spider-Verse. Look at the way she coming in like Miles Morales. Take out these dudes. Oh my arch nemesis, the camera. Fuck, bro. It takes so long to kill these enemies. What are you doing, dude? Just butt sludge everywhere. Oh, he's attacking me. Camera moving crazy, right? No, I'd argue it's moving too slow for me. All right, we got that one. Little stun. Fuck out my face. Oh. How? Get the health. Oh, come. Where's the health at? Where's the health at? Where's the health at? Sometimes they attack without warning. It feels like that too.
Thanks for
See if we can get some iframes in there. Like, come on, bro. I'm beating your ass. How you swinging through everything? Can you die? I better get a lot of health back for this. That's a big suck. Bruh. Possess him just to get him to stop attacking me. Jeez, that shit. Get over here. I win. A parry system would have worked wonders. It just feels like the camera's the biggest enemy, but you just gotta stay in the pocket, be cool. You gotta understand I'm an Elden Lord. Elden Lords adapt. Ones that didn't use mimic tears, at least. In co-op. Now I get to talk to the ancestors. What Rosa Parks want.
When Jolene moved out, mean old Swopes come round to force her to come home. He starved poor Tom, so that when Swopes rang the dinner bell, Tom went crazy with hunger. Jolene was scared, all right, but she was done being scared of what her daddy was gonna do to her.
That little alligator can't be the same one that's chasing me.
It's called 10 flipping. Supposedly it's a superstition tied to broken objects. You flip the 10 to release bad energy. Oh, shit.
Appreciate the follow, you disgusting black creature.
So if I kick a can, is that good luck?
I might get a better view from the top of Monarch Cotton.
Ding, 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 ding. You hear the music? I'm freeing my people. All right, so the story progresses that way. So I'm going in the house now. Gator Gumbo. Yeah, they hate the dude. Oh, shit, whatever he did. This is the 5th Sunday in a row these McKillister kids have come to church, all on the lonesome, clothes dirty, hair uncomb, ribs showing. The oldest one has bruises, and when I ask what happened, she gets hard set in her jaw. Uh-oh. Somebody beating on their kids and shit.
You
Not
can
feeding them.
always count on Jolene to notice when folks need a hand.
Find
Hope those
details.
kids are
Get the
okay.
likes up. Get the likes up, YouTube chat. Get the likes up, bro. I'm not gonna beg y'all. Like, what's up with this? It, like, she just busting it open on the guitar. Like, god damn, bro. She did not scrape the squatch. That is the biggest fucking smoothie machine I ever done seen. Like, what the fuck? Biggest shit bigger than my head. Oh, but you go upstairs. Need some more of that legacy. Bad company corrupts good character. No, that's facts. We judge by the company we keep. That's facts. You hang out with nothing but broke boys. What you think? What you think you about to become? Let's see. Prosper Ministry. What you think of the game so far? I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. It's a nice change of pace from Kazan. It's more laid back. He certainly wasn't a good man, but I have long since forgiven him far more quickly than I've been to forgive myself. I know I did wrong, but in all honesty, I don't know that I care. I have more than done my share of good on this side of it all. I hope it counts for something. Joe's penance.
I guess we all got regrets of some kind.
Joe's penance. This man looked like he was just singing racist songs in his spare time. Honky Tonk Dan. That's gotta be racist, bro. Sing some of your favorite honky tonk songs. Down by the river, where segregation was our friend. Can't believe I missed the Kazan ending. It's on YouTube. That fucking honky shit. Let's see. Honky Tonk Man, the pro wrestler. Is that really a pro wrestler? Missing Michaela Dutreville. Missing since July 2020. Have you seen this child? Jeez. Can we pet the cow?
Bo! Thanks for getting.
I don't know nothing about no honky tonk shit. Only one type of honky I know. And it wasn't on that poster. I mean, it was on the poster, but it wasn't on the poster if you catch what I'm... What the hell? Who else is missing? There's posters right there. Odette Du Bois, Cassandra Tyler, Marie. Marie's missing too. Hey, who the little white boy? Jackson Graves. We gotta find the kids. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't even see that giant. He's the second longest reigning intercontinental champ. Yeah, that shit fake though, so it's all planned out. Is he really the longest running champ? Maybe I'm the champ. He's Candy. Yeah, no, I just meant live. True.
Good boys. Now you make sure to wake Bo if time gets too close.
I see a piece of candy right there. Scripted, TVH, scripted. Yeah, so it's fake. It's scripted. Why don't the gators bite me? I want to get bit. How I get that candy over there? It's dubious ass music, bro. Candy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Would you join the WWE if you could? Shit, if they cutting a check, why not? I'm down to do whatever.
People resubscribe to
Well,
the
not
idea
whatever.
of Shadow having a BBC.
There's only so much I'll do for a Klondike bar, but you get what I mean. Chat, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Okay. But so 80% of all media is fake. See, that's not a real argument. You're not wrong. Most media is fake. The problem with that argument is when I read comic books, I know that it's fake. I know Batman's not real. Y'all niggas really be watching Dan the Man the Wrestler. Oh, man, I just can't believe the storyline. I can, because it's scripted. Like, that's the difference, bro. It really be it. Like, if you enjoy that shit, cool. I ain't mad at it. I'm talking about the people who really be acting like that shit is real. They really be into that shit. Like, bro, they had a board meeting last week about who gonna win. It's real to me, damn it. What you mean Batman ain't real? Sorry, guys. The absolute universe doesn't exist. Oh, shit. I can save her. I ain't got enough for an upgrade. Damn, I don't got no upgrades. I got something to spend and nothing to buy.
Nah, I watched Kane get buried alive. That shit was real. I watched that shit. All right, where are we supposed to go? Oh, whatever. Okay. Butt sludge everywhere. Oh shit. Woo. Going up. The question is, how do we go up? Invisible wall. I thought Vince actually died when he blew up his car back in 07. Oh shit, there we go. Not only is that shit fake, I can partially blame wrestling for the state of the country right now. The head of education in the United States. Wasn't she part of WWE? And now you're the head of education. Ain't that shit crazy, bro? That's crazy, man. I'm a Twitch streamer, so I think I'm qualified to be a doctor. Like that's the very definition about who you know, not what you know.
Looks like more stigma over there by the old farm.
Why they tell you work hard, go to school, get your education. They over there just fucking dapping each other up and shit. Skirt. Going this way. Anybody reading that new Ninja Turtles run right now? It's a sequel to what's that giant? The Last Ronin. It's called The Last Ronin Revolution. The Last Ronin 2. Anybody reading that? Is it good? Oh, Drake's up there.
Looks like y'all weathered the storm pretty well.
Hey.
It's alright. It's cool, just not my cup of tea. It's getting a movie. I don't think that's getting a movie. It's still going on right now. I'm not talking about The Last Ronin. I'm talking about The Last Ronin 2. Wait. Oh shit. Did that come over here? I didn't. Oh shit. There are 2 Ninja Turtles comics that focus on Shredder and Casey. It's too many. I've spent enough money. I can't follow everything. There's too many damn comic books. That's my main problem with that shit. Too many runs, too many different writers, very inconsistent. It makes it hard to bring in new people into the medium. When you got fucking 3 different Spider-Man runs and 25 Batman runs at once. You go into the store, it was like 5 Batman comics that came out this week. Absolute Batman, it was like Batman and Robin came out, something Detective Comics, there's some other shit. I was like, bro, what? Jesus Christ. You want me to buy all that?
Stop squealing.
It's part of the appeal? Fuck that shit. There's too many stories. I'm saying, imagine you're trying to grow the business and like a new person walks into a comic book shop. Where do you start?
Gosh, please shut up.
Especially when there's no continuity between all of it. It's just random shit. So shut the fuck up, pig.
I'm trying to help you.
Oh my god.
Wait, hey, no, asshole.
That was a cute pig.
Oh. She said that was one of the good ones.
Rest in peace.
Can I land on that? Nope. They were doing the absolute most with Deadpool. There's 2 Deadpool runs going on right now. Deadpool kills the universe. Deadpool kills the Marvel universe one last time, and then there's another run just called Deadpool. Both comics came out like last week. I'm like, bruh, I'm not buying both of these. And with big events, there's like 20 tie-ins. Yeah, it's like how you keep up with that. It low-key pushes people towards piracy, I think. You
even though they're very intelligent animals. They love to say that shit. Why them niggas eat mud and trash? Then can't be that smart. I love the voice actor in this game. Nah, facts. I would love to do some shit like this. It'd be lit. Who got the hookup? Who knows somebody for some castings? Oh, we got to fight. Let me go back and check real quick to see if there's anything back there. Make sure I don't miss any. I didn't miss anything. Why is Deadpool got to kill the universe every 5 seconds? I don't know. I just cop because you know it's going to be another Deadpool movie and it's going to be based off one of these books. Got to roll the dice. Unpopular opinion, Deadpool's overrated. I agree. He's just an okay character to me. I think he appeals to like 14-year-old white boys and grown white boys who never grew up out of that 14-year-old stage. Because it was the last one with Wolverine. It was too many like shit and dick jokes for me. Did the music just cut out? No? And like, if you think that shit is, it's funny, like, it's funny sparingly when used correctly. But if you think a fucking fart joke is funny every 5 seconds, I am going to question your mental. I'm going to question, like, I think you're a little mentally stunted. I like intellectual comedy. Yeah, it peaked in high school type shit. I'm more of a Slade Wilson kind of guy. Bro, what the fuck? I feel like I really gotta lock in on these fight sections. Big damage. Oh, what? Oh, okay, yeah. Whoa. Oh, we almost dead. We'll take that. Sit down. Push him back. That's a win for me. Let's get it. Okay, I'm getting a little bit better. I'm getting a little bit better. Who is Slade? Deathstroke. Deathstroke. That's what I was telling my friends. I wish the Marvel characters would just talk normal. Yeah, I think like especially what was it? Love and Thunder, I think. Marvel's gotten too heavy on the quips. It's become too formulaic. Like, it's okay to make a serious superhero movie. Like if they came out with the new Blade movie and Blade is just cracking jokes the whole time, I might leave the movie theater. Like, I want to see some real ass kickery. Fighting vampires, fuck them vampires. And also, whenever they come out, if they ever do come out with Blade, I need them to explain, like, make a joke about what he was doing the entire time during the Thanos saga. Like, yo, where were you? Because the funny thing about Blade is, like, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, it could be an intergalactic, interdimensional multiverse event going on. That nigga does not care. He said, where them vampires at? I need them to reference that. Where were we needed you, Blade. Where were you when half the world got snapped, nigga? Where the vampires at? That's still half the vampires I gotta fight.
Conveyor belt's dead.
Yeah, the way they ruined the Hulk. Like, the Hulk's supposed to be angry as hell. Can I grab this shit? When Blade coming out, February 2nd. I remember he was talking about that yeah, and then it's crazy because then people will go in and they'll try to get into the medium of reading comic books and they'd be upset that their favorite heroes aren't doing fucking jokes every 5 seconds. Be like, yeah, the books aren't like that. How the fuck do I get across here if the power's off? Is there something? Oh, well, you know what? My dumbass. I was gonna throw him across. Alright, let's see. Is there anything for you to grab? Would the snap even take out the vampires? Technically, they aren't alive. That's a valid point, actually. So he had to go fight them. I had time for that shit. I had to get the vampires. Do you remember the Blade series with Sticky Fingers? I do, and I'm upset because the show ended on a cliffhanger. That show was underrated. I really loved that show. I don't think I was supposed to throw him across. I don't see nothing. But yeah, that show was really underrated. There was a Blade show. Yep. In the early 2000s. Look it up. I think it had 1 or 2 seasons. It might have only been 1. I just remember it was really good. I remember being upset nobody was talking about it, and it ended on a cliffhanger. What the fuck? Can I just jump over there? Say you swear. No, look it up. You could probably find it allegedly to watch. I don't know if it's good now. I remember I liked it back then, though. Spike TV. Yeah, I think it was Spike TV that did it. Can't grab that shit. Oh, wait, where's this line leading to? Oh, I'm overthinking it. My dumb ass. I didn't watch the show because it was Wesley. It was good to me. I would rewatch it if I had the time, but Lord knows I don't, so. Now the question is, how can I grab on it? Oh, it's gonna let me jump. Yep. Woo. Yo, TBH, I got banned on Twitch because my quality was trash and it was on my end. I thought it was yours. Can I get unbanned? Nigga, I might ban you in the YouTube chat just for that lie. What the fuck did you just say? You got banned because your quality? What does that mean? Did you type that? Did you just ask ChatGPT to give you an excuse? Your quality was bad, so I got banned. What does that mean? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Your next answer better be good. Oh shit. And I rarely ban niggas for the wrong reasons. I rarely. And when I do, I usually fix it right away. Bro got banned for watching it 40. I don't remember banning anybody for watching it 480p. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Love you, man. That's what it is. Yeah, but you didn't answer the question. Further proving my point, I think you just making shit up. You didn't answer the question.
Old Smokes Farm.
That's a new meme in the chat now. TBH, you a quality whore? Apparently. I don't know what he talking about. All right, clear the stigma of the 2 joints. You can't make these chat messages up. They came through with the chat GPT. I'll let you live in the YouTube chat just because that made me laugh. Where am I supposed to push this to? Can I use this? And bring him back. Bro got banned for watching on the PS4. Oh, piece of candy. Sweet.
Pull that back. Nope, but we might not need to. That made my night. That shit. I had a double read that. I was like, am I reading that correctly? What the fuck? Look at the platform got. We got a fight back there. Do I wanna go to that fight is the question. Looks like there might be something over there. I clear it. The prisoner comment, man. You just be coming in here saying shit. I forgot about the prisoner comment already. That's fucking funny. Fuck. So you just ban me for watching the stream on the toilet. Yeah, what's y'all favorite reason y'all got? What's y'all favorite fake reason you got banned? TBH, you remember when you banned me for quality? Huh? What's up, buddy? Give me that. Bounce back. I'll take that. I'll take that. I feel like after every kill, it should recharge my damn voodoo doll. Oh, a big dude. Because the cooldown on it be taking too long.
Since super chats are just a known form of glazing, that means for every donation TBH gets, I get the chance to glaze. I mean, gaze into Sonic's dreamy green eyes.
Shout out to Briston with the super chat. PS4 ninjas should be walled off. Nah, facts. They had their own society. That broke shit. Possess him just so he can't damage him. You running? Bitch. This dude takes entirely too long to beat. Come on, game. Camera fucking me over. AoEs.
Thanks for knuckle fucking that pop.
Come on. Spitting flies out and shit. Thank you. Please die. Give me that. How good is this game? I ain't quit it. Good enough. The PS4 peons live in a bit of time. They live in their own fucking dimension, bro. Shout out to Tupac's Disciple with the sub. Appreciate you.
Jolene's guilt got the best of him.
Not as loyal as
Despite
Amy's
telling
dumbass
herself
is
it
to
wasn't
me.
murder. If her daddy didn't...
Damn, Jolene just busting it wide open. God damn. Bent all in the camera.
She vowed to dedicate herself to good work.
Ass so fat, the Gators had to come see that shit. They couldn't believe it.
Can't believe Jolene's the one who set Two-Toe Tom free.
Jolene got the fattest ass on the south side of the fucking bayou. Come see this shit, nigga. Yeah, pork and beans. Real Miami native.
Bottle's almost full.
Ah, okay, that's what it means. Clue the stigma. So there's another one I gotta kill, and another fight I gotta win. I mean,
Jebediah Swoops.
I wonder if Mama knew about all this.
Man, the devs should have sent me a vinyl for this shit, bro. Niggas don't even got record players, got the vinyl. That's crazy. I'm hating. PS4 players gonna be a 4-4 country. Shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy. Like I seen a stat the other week that said the state of California has the fourth most powerful GDP for slow niggas. Basically the most income. The fourth largest GDP in the world, right behind Japan. How you live in California and can't afford a PS5? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, where that GDP going? How you a PS4 nigga in California of all places? Obviously, not every PS4 nigga is in California, but shit is crazy. You said hit the bell one time. Just out of curiosity, how would you rank the Gears of War games? One's my favorite. I'd actually rank them in order, 1, 2, 3. But then 2 introduced the grenades that you could put on the walls. I think it was 2. And the story in 3 was really good. I literally rank them 1, 2, 3. Rent's disgusting. That's true. I feel you. I think rich people are skewing the numbers, though. That's real. I will say, though, they are skewing the numbers, but it doesn't change the fact that the state of California pays the most amount of money into the federal government. So all those red states that hate California and the shit on them, it's funny because all your welfare comes from fucking California. Like, that is pretty fucking funny. The state niggas hate is paying your fucking Medicaid and your EBT cards. Yeah, they don't know that. Like, you better chill out for niggas to succeed. What's the point of this box though? What am I? It barely moves. The fuck, bro? Oh, right here. I can get up there. It's gotta be a piece of candy up there. So, yep. So, wait, people hate California? Yeah, a lot of people do. It's a really weird hate. I've always been indifferent about California before I moved here. But yeah, a lot of people have a really weird hate for it. I think a lot of people view California as everything that's wrong with the United States. You said, why though? Yeah, some people view the state as everything that's wrong with the United States. The woke mind virus, the homeless people. What people fail to realize is a lot of people are homeless here because a lot of states ship off their homeless to California. They're not people from California. Like, I know a lot of them came from Texas. But they'll be like, look at all the homeless people. Be like, they come from your state, though. There's a lot of people that never been, just like Cali. I mean, just like New York. Nah, that's real. That's real. You said, really? Yeah.
I appreciate the super chat, twin. I guess dropping a super bag on a super nigga like me would be super appropriate for a time like.
On top of that, the fact that the homelessness is a failure of state and leadership, especially in mass numbers. Yeah, even like when I talked to I remember last time I talked to my dad, he brought that up. He's like, man, the stuff I see on the news, he's like, you okay out there? I'm like, bro, like there's areas that are really rough, but it's like any other city. I was like, me personally, I was like, I don't see a lot of that shit. Game soundtrack is fire. Yeah, it is fire. There's good and there's bad things here, like everything else. But, you know, people blow things out of proportion. And then, you know, niggas never left their state or their city, and they got a strong opinion about stuff. A lot of it's rooted in ignorance, unfortunately. And then also what I will say on the Cali side of things too, because I talked to my girl about this too. Since I moved here, a lot of people in California do have like a nasty arrogance about them. And I think a lot of people don't like that shit. Like I remember when the election was going down and like Kamala was first starting to lose. And like all her friends were like, her and all her friends were like shocked. And I wasn't. I was like, I'm not, because like I'm not from here. I was like, y'all, I was like, this is the shit. They be making, I'm not gonna lie, they be making little jokes and shit. I was like, don't get me wrong, I get my jokes off too, but I was like, this is why people don't like y'all. It's like the talking down to people shit. We have a housing crisis. Meanwhile, there's enough empty, unused homes for folks. The money to put the. Yeah, I feel like there need to be like a rent cap on something. Yo, why is my shit wilding? Hold up. My controller was wilding for a second. You have unused homes to folks and the money. Yeah, a lot of unused. I feel like there should be like a rent cap or something like that. Like, just landlords are terrible people. SoCal and NorCal are different energies. It is. It is. What is San Diego considered? I liked San Diego more than LA when I went to San Diego. It was pretty chill. That's SoCal? That was more my vibe when I was there. Bitch, sit down. God, kill me, just kill me. I absorbed the fucking health. I didn't want that. I've absolutely noticed the talking down type. I'm from Atlanta. And I be telling them like all the people I know out here, like, yo, y'all gotta chill on that shit. Cause my thing is like, and like this has been my it's not just California, this has been my criticism of the left too. Like I always say, I'm like, is our goal to find a middle ground and solve these problems, or to dunk on niggas? Because it's a lot of like content creators on the left. And like I get it, MAGA niggas they are stupid. Like but it's like it gets to a point like, are we clip farming? Or are we really trying to solve the problem? We can't act like them too. And it'd be a lot of that shit I see in California. FD just made a video about that. It's a real thing. Oh my fucking God. I wanted to restart anyway. I stole that health, right? Because talking shit ain't getting us nowhere without action. Right, like I'm over this shit. Like, can we stop doing the clips? I just want to solve the problems. I'm trying to be comfortable. I'm about to be 35 in a couple months. Like we was talking about in the group chat. I was like, damn, like it feels like I can't have no kids, no house, no nothing. Everybody arguing. It feels like the country's on the verge of civil war. But like, bro, I'm just trying to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Like, can y'all act right? A lot of them don't want to hear what the left have to say. That's real. It's a lot of ignorant ass motherfuckers. They coming around though, because even I've seen some MAGA people that plane shit, that $400 million plane from Qatar. I've seen a lot of MAGA people. They on Trump's ass about that shit. They don't like that shit because that's a national security threat. That's why I voted against that nigga. I've been said that nigga's a national security threat to me. So I was like, you got to give it time. I think people are gonna come around. There's a saying my parents used to always say, like sometimes you got to let some people fall on their face to learn, and people fall on their face right now. That nigga was digging Putin for 10 years. Shit is just weird. Be like, bro, I thought y'all was like patriots. This is not very patriotic. I'm getting my shit mollywopped. But yeah, let's talk about that right real quick. What is Trump doing, bro? Nothing. You know what I thought about though with the MAGA shit? What happens after he after this 4 years, if we make it through the 4 years, what happens afterwards? What happens to MAGA? Is that still a thing, or is that a thing that's only going to be tied to him? You ever thought about like whatever happened to Nazi Germany after they lost the war? I know some Nazis like fled. Did some stay in Germany? Like, what happened? What do we do with these niggas, bro? That's what I've been thinking about lately. It's like no talking to these people. Are they gonna still act like that? Is the cult over? They become the Brotherhood of Steel. That's funny. The Great Silence. That's fucking funny. Let me lock in. Hold up. I got the game on hard, so I gotta lock in. Someone with a history degree. History keeps repeating itself. It's real. Nah, Pika, it's not that deep. That's what the internet says. It's not that deep. Everything is not that deep. One of the worst phrases ever invented. Let me get him. Okay. Camera's killing me. Bruh! Running away like a bitch. Yep, I need that health. Give me that. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. All right. Oh, come on. Give me that. One more. Come on. Whew. There's a show that talks about that on Amazon. Real shit. About what they went. Kids aren't born bigots. They have to be taught by their elders. Nah, that's real shit. I've had a few racist encounters out here in LA, funny enough. That's real shit. Fucking, But that's what I be thinking about. Like, what are we gonna do with these people? When their great leader dies. Is that any recent? Nah, it just made me think of that story about my dog when I was walking my dog like a year ago. The kid. I think I told you on stream.
Some say he once bit his own toes off for something to eat.
I was walking Aki, and it was this little boy and his grandma. I live in a neighborhood. I didn't know it until I moved here, but some people who are from LA, they told me that a lot of these groups of people, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to be taken out of context, but from my personal experience, it's true. But there's a certain group of people in LA that are very close-knit and they're pretty racist. But I was walking Aki and it was a dude. He said the whites. It's a specific type though. I'm not going to say which ones. But I was walking my dog and it was this little boy and his grandma. And the boy started talking to me about Aki. And he's like, oh, I love dogs. We're just talking about dogs and shit.
Oh, Jolene.
We were talking about dogs and shit. And then his grandma said something in their language that I didn't understand. And then he got all sad. He was a sweet little kid. He couldn't have been older than 10. His whole energy just changed. He was like, oh, I love German Shepherds, da 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 da. And his grandma said something in her language. His energy shifted. And I was like, what's wrong? And then he's like, oh, my grandma says I can't talk to you people. I said, oh. I said, you have a nice day, young man. So that's exactly what Pika's talking about, where she was like saying bigots is taught. They're not born that way. I was like, okay. It's funny because I see people in the YouTube chat, they guessed it right. I'm not gonna confirm what it was because I don't got beef with nobody. You just laugh, you get used to this shit. It is what it is. I just laugh. Those type of things, I'm like, I hope he grows up and gets a black girlfriend. Oh, shit.
Give me that. All right, we gotta lock in on this part. We doing some platforming. I like these platforming sections. Ah! So I thought it was the race TB Japes was hoping it wasn't. I'll give y'all a hint. I never heard of these group of people until Kim K. But then I moved here. They're everywhere out here. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, shit. I was ignorant because we didn't have them on the East Coast. So that was the clue I needed. Okay. Give me that. What'd you say, brother? Yeah, unfortunately, anti-blackness permeates all cultures. Yeah, it just threw me off because I'm like, I thought this was supposed to be the liberal haven, the liberal mecca. These niggas be racist out here too. I told you another story too. It was like a few months back. It was me and my girl. We was at a coffee shop, and another one of them people walked up, Tracksuit Mafia, and he was like, "Your dog is beautiful." For those who don't know, I have a border collie. He's like, "Your dog is beautiful," but he's like, "Why do you have that dog?" In my head, I'm thinking like, "Nigga, why are you talking to me?" I'm like, "What's that mean?" He's like, "You should have like a pit bull." I said, thanks." You have a nice day, sir. Because you can't do nothing about it. I'm not gonna fight nobody over that shit. Yeah, you have a nice day, man. Yeah, I always feel you. It's always with the group you think you know better in the area. It's more progressive. It's not. It's not. And you know, to this conversation too, another thing I've been thinking about too is Aki's a pit bull. Nah, he's a very handsome collie. Another thing, it's just unprovoked like microaggressions. Another thing I've been thinking about too is like this stuff, right? Where these people claim they like progressive, right? If you're on TikTok, you know there's a trend going on. There was a woman that said the gingers are the black people of white people, and like gingers. So then like you got a lot of black people embracing like gingers on TikTok, and like it's funny, but then it's like some people taking that shit too serious. And in my head, I'm like, see, this is the problem. We too welcoming. We are way too welcoming, bro. Because I be feeling like y'all have serious with this shit. I'm like, after the way y'all niggas just voted, nah. We got to stop this. Everybody's invited to the fucking barbecue, bro. Yeah, it's always been our downfall. Which is funny, too, because the way the media portrays us, we're supposed to be the most violent people. But the funny thing is, our biggest downfall is we're too kind to people. Before I go over there, because I know I'm supposed to fight, I want to just check over here and make sure I'm not missing anything. It's actually crazy when you think about it. Okay. But get over it, guys. Just get over it. Just get over it. Too welcome and too ready to invite folks to the cookout? Like, nah, not me, man. I come from the school of Black Panthers and Malcolm X. Nah, you gotta earn my respect. I don't walk around with no hatred or nothing like that, but I go to work. That's what I do. I go to work and mind my business. We not gonna be friends until proven otherwise. Now, what's over here?
That door needs.
And that G4 shit was an exact reason why. You go to work, you respectful towards people. You just do your job. And then when the shit collapses, you find out that fat nigga was running his mouth about you. They'll smile in your fucking face, bro. Just fucking devils. That's why I'll forever slander that fat fuck. Let me see. All right, what's in here? Is this a puzzle? They'll smile in your face, whole time they want to take your place. Backstabbers, backstabbers. That's one of my favorite songs. Let's see. All right, we unlocked the door, I think. We're all family here. Yeah, okay. Say TV, that's what I'm saying. You know the funny thing about the G4 shit? I remember I would talk to my mom on the phone about that shit. I'd be venting like frustration that I had with that working at that place. And my mom would say like, it's so funny watching you on the television because she's like, you could tell you don't fuck with them. Like, because they would be doing stupid shit all the time that I didn't think was funny. I'm like, bro, when am I gonna get to write my jokes? And she would be like, you could tell you in your back of your head, you was thinking you not doing none of that shit. I'm like, you damn right I wasn't doing none of that shit, bro. I got contracted to do my own show. Y'all got me doing goofy shit. Shit. I got that vibe. I hated that era. Nah, it was a lot of really cool people I worked with. Don't get it twisted. It was a lot of really, and I got to learn a lot of things too. And I got to like make there was a lot of blessings out of it. I got to make a lot of connections. But Hollywood is Hollywood. On top of that, a lot of things you hear is true. A lot of things you see is true. Niggas is wilding at them Diddy parties, bro. Like, it was I used to tell my mother, like, I couldn't explain it. Like, just being at, like, certain parties, it was a demonic energy. Matter of fact, I'm going to give y'all a story, too. I'll give you a story. When I first moved out here, I was at a party. Matter of fact, it was a Phase party. Was it Phase? No, not Phase. What's old boy? He used to be part of Optic, but now he owns the other team. They like one of the big. He like. Did Aki come in? Don't do that. Don't be weird. You say hi. Don't stand at the door. Come here. 100 Thieves. Yeah, I was at a 100 Thieves party. Bro, don't be acting shy now. Get over here. I was at a 100 Thieves party. I was at a 100 Thieves party with my agent. Just networking. It was cool. It was a vibe. And it was this dude that came, right? It was this dude that came up to me and my agent. He knew my agent. He starts, yapping it up with us or whatever. I'm not thinking much of it. Just networking. Then he makes a slick comment. He says something about a woman that walked by. Something like, I'll slut that bitch out or some shit like that. It was something he violated, right? I remember my neck snapped. But I kept it cute. When he walked away, he was like a little drunk or something. When he walked away, I told my agent, I was like, yo, I would never fuck with that nigga. He was like, what do you mean? I said, that's your man's? He's like, we worked before, like, and other stuff or whatever. And like, sometimes he gets overzealous or whatever. I said, I'll never fuck with him because I was like, I don't know him. He's like, what do you mean? Let me put y'all into some game. We talking some real life shit. The people you should never tell nobody anything is if it's your first time meeting them. This man came over and said some mad sexist shit, right? And thought I was going to laugh at it. And I said, I don't know this nigga, bro. And he coming over here joking like he one of the boys, like we cool or whatever. I said, that's not a person you should trust. I said, just be careful around him. He's like, oh man, he's not like that. Just da-da-da-da. Long story short, 2 years later, this nigga stabs my agent in the back. I'm going to leave it at that. And my agent's talking to me I ain't gonna tell you the details of it. Right? But fucking, he just, what's the word? He's venting to me on the phone and shit. He did some dirty shit to him. And I just said, you know what I'm about to say, right? Because I was like, I told you like 2 years ago, I was like, don't trust him. It's like the stuff you be hearing about them Diddy parties. It's some weird ass people out here, bro. And I'm like, I just can't. It's like a demonic energy in LA. I can't get with that shit. I just be trying to get my check and go. So you got to watch people like that. Motherfuckers that be spilling beans about people. Be like, ain't that your mans? Why you talking to me? Like, they be trying to impress you by giving you some dirt. Yeah, I'm going to store this in the back of my head not to trust you. Yeah, like, why are you so friendly with me? I am not drunk. So that's the whole world, dog. Trust. Yeah, but like out here, it's like people get caught up in that game because people want to be famous. Luckily for me, I already have my own platform, so like I wasn't really worried about being famous. I'm just trying to get an extra check. I am trying to pursue the voice acting stuff more seriously, but I ain't really trying to be famous. That shit will lead you down a dark path when you just want to be famous.
Fame is overrated, chat. It'd be diet, sex trafficking, pimping, and exploitation. Yeah, because they be taking advantage of the wide-eyed people that move out here, especially the girls, to be honest. Don't know any better. They just want to be famous. That open you up to a lot of dumb shit. Not that is LA, they love the gossip. They love the gossip. And then they'll look at you like you crazy because you minding your business. I'll be like, bro, this must be some LA shit. I was like, I'm from the East. We don't do that. Why are you talking? I don't even care. Like, people give up a lot for fame, so you got to be careful. I think personally, from being here for a few years now, I think personally you can navigate Hollywood and make good money. Hundreds of thousands, maybe even like the low millions. But I'm not gonna lie. From some of the stuff that I've seen, some of the energy I've been around, when you start getting to the high M's, I think niggas be doing some weird shit for money, but there's no way for me to prove it. There's no way for me to prove it. You're gonna have to go outside yourself to make that extra money, and I ain't doing it. I'm just trying to pay my bills. I also saw the VA gig you got. Congrats. You're gonna be great. I'm trying. I appreciate you. I'm trying. All right, we gotta go this way. I did a concert photography for a concert for some local artists, and the whole nightlife scene is full of weirdos. Yeah, it's everybody trying to one up each other, doing drugs and shit. Like, it's just demonic. That shit make you want to go to church, and you're not even religious. Like, I'm not even religious, but I was like, damn, man, I wear a cross or something. Like, Jesus protect me or something. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh shit. You ever got a freaked out offer? No, I've never been offered to go to the Diddy party, bro. Oh shit, I've never had freaked out offers. No, I'm gonna be honest. People don't really try me like that, but it's because the energy I give off. I'm very like laid back and stoic. I think so. The thing about, from what I noticed, the thing about people who target people, they target you because they think they can get you. So like you have to give off like a certain type of energy that you really just want to be on the up and up. And I don't give off that energy. I stand there and just look at you like, oh.
Get through there somehow, ain't I?
Cause my I'm not gonna lie. I used to say like I knew G4 was gonna fail. Like my last 3 months of G4, they were asking me to do stupid shit that wasn't part of my contract. I remember being in the makeup room getting my makeup done, saying I was straight up. We used to have like handlers that would take us to the different studios. I would straight up tell them, I don't have to be here. I got an audience. Like I'm not one of these other hosts. This is not my only paycheck. I have my own core audience that I built over the last 15 years. Fuck y'all. I'm not doing that shit. So now it depends on what your situation is. So I always tell people, if you want to do some type shit like this, like build a platform for yourself that you can always fall back on. So we can put the doll down there. They hunt for the overly ambitious people. Well, see, there's a difference between being ambitious. I think though it's naive. I get what you're saying. It's the people that really want to be famous. But the thing about ambitious is you have to have a certain level of like intellect. I feel like it's the young naive ones that just want to be famous and they'll do anything for it and they'll fall for bullshit promises. Yeah, naive and desperate is a better way to put it. Starstruck. But it's good. It's good people out here too. Don't get it twisted. It's good people out here too. It's like anything else. You got to mind your business. So why am I in here with him? Promise I'm gonna need that in writing. Get everything in writing. Hit this button. What up, Cammy? Did you beat the boss? You beat the Tree Centennial? I don't want to talk about it. Oh shit. And you find good people when you least expect it. The good people in LA is usually the locals. It's just like Florida. All the bullshit come from the implants, unfortunately. The people that's not from LA. And not only are they not from LA, because to be specific, because I mean I'm an implant too, but the difference is like I'm from a big city, so I'm not impressed by a lot of shit. But like the implants that be from like Milwaukee and Willacoochee, Georgia and shit, They the ones that be falling. They the ones that be on that bullshit, Mean Girls type of shit. But like from my experience, like every native Cali person that I met, they've been pretty cool. And it was the same in Florida too. It was mostly tourists that is crazy. Same thing that's happening in New York has been happening. It's happening in every city. Gentrification is violent. We don't talk about that, but gentrification is violent. They want to move into your neighborhood because they love the culture, and then they push the culture. It makes no fucking sense, bro. And they wash it out instead of assimilating themselves. Like, it's cool. You can come over here, but don't be trying to shut down the bodega. Don't be trying to shut down the corner store. Why are you taking down the mural? We love the mural in the neighborhood. To put a fucking Starbucks on every corner. Like, assimilate.
After Jolene let Tom go loose, he discovered the pig farm. How had Swoops kept this miraculous place secret from him? Tom ate everything.
That's my issue. Like, anybody can live anywhere, but don't come in and try to force it. You left Willacoochee, Georgia because you hated it. So why are you coming over here with that? That's what I never understood about it.
Tom never felt like he'd ever have enough.
Hurt people, hurt people.
That's real. Hurt people, hurt people. That's real. That's a real ass quote. Yo, this area is pretty. That's a real ass quote. I'm gonna be honest too. You hear that shit all the time. You hear that shit all the time. Hurt people, hurt people. You really don't understand it until a hurt person hurts you though. That's one of them quotes you ain't gonna understand it till it actually happens to you. You're like, God damn, you're fucking crazy. You are fucking crazy, dude. Oh shit. What up, bro? Shout out to Willacoochee, Georgia. Do I want to go over there?
Where are you here?
All right, buddy. This is the last one. I swear to God. Skirt. Do you like the story so far? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's black as hell. Oh, there's a piece of candy right there. I like anything. I'm biased. I'm not gonna be dunking crazy hard on anything that's super black because I want more of this shit to happen. But also, there's nothing. This is a good game, to be honest. Fuck! I'm just not playing good. Aki wants to go to bed. That's a grown man. June 22nd, Aki will turn 3 years old. In dog years, that's 21. He can drink. He can be up. Tell her you a grown man. And if he wasn't neutered, he'd be getting all the bitches on the block. You be going crazy. But he neutered, so he can't be doing that. You have to be civilized. You have to be civilized. I didn't even throw it, dude. But nah, I don't. My main complaint is the camera with the combat. Other than that, it's solid so far. But has the mind of a 3-year-old? No, he's a border collie. Border collies got the minds of like a young child, like maybe like 6, 7. I don't know if I told the story. What made me fall in love with border collies? My first one I had one was in high school. What made me fall in love with border collies is I used to watch what was it, Dogs 101 on Animal Planet? And they were talking about how the border collie is the smartest breed. And then they showed like all these different things it could do. And then the trainer was like, what's 3? He was talking to his border collie. He said, what's 3 times 2? The dog barked 6 times. I said, I need that. I said, I need that fucking dog. Ever since I was like, I gotta get a border collie. I was like, that's fucking cool. So like when you're like, no, they're not, they're dead ass not like regular dogs. They're very smart. And I'm gonna be honest, a border collie knowing his times tables might be smarter than some of these Gen Alphas. I love that show, Dogs 101 and Cat 101. I used to watch all that shit. That's the reason I know so much about different dog breeds. Just random fun facts. Let me get that. Oh, you gotta pull it. Let's see. The dog whisperer. What's that dude? Chavez or whatever his name was? Didn't he get in trouble? How do I get? I can pull the shit. I'm holding right trigger. I'm not understanding what I'm doing wrong. Animal Planet and Discovery Channel used to be lit back in the day. Do those channels still exist? I haven't watched television in a really long time. Caesar Milan. Yeah, didn't he get in trouble for like beating dogs? Wasn't he like a fraud or something? All right, it's saying right trigger. Right trigger. I must have to pull something close to get it there. Oh. This maybe? Yeah, I'm overthinking it. All right, do I have to throw the one up there then? There we go. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember when that shit happened because like everybody was disappointed. Especially white folks. You know white folks love dogs. How could you, Caesar? How could you? Thought you were one of the good ones. That nigga Caesar found out he was Hispanic that day when he got caught beating them dogs.
My house.
When did you start this game? Like 2-3 days ago. How could you, Caesar? We could never deport him. For real, I didn't know that. Like I said, I was super into like the Animal Planet shit. That's the only reason I knew. Because I was disappointed in him too. I'm like, damn, you seem like a nice dude, you fucking dickhead.
Fuck you! No! Whoa!
Got a piece of candy right there. Damn, we in Florida? Jokes aside, I believe we're in Louisiana, not Florida. It does take place in the South, like in the bayou and shit. Oh, boss fight? What's good? Welcome to Miami. Oh, shit. Welcome to Miami. You want a BBL? I'm the BBL Gator. All right, let me look at the BBL Gator. Why the fuck do I keep getting hit? How do I dodge that shit? Hey, that don't count, chat. That don't count. That don't count. That don't count. That don't count. Is there a lot of cussing in this game? A little bit. Not a lot, though. A little bit. It's a mix between locations like Florida, Louisiana, Appalachia. Oh, okay, so it's like a fictional. Okay. How do I damage him? Am I missing something? How do I fucking dodge this attack? I suck, dude. Oh, okay, I'm dodging too quickly. I'm dodging too quickly. It's a timing thing. Skill issue. Skill issue. Can I throw those back? Nope. Bro, I'm getting my ass beat.
Thanks for the raid. It better not be any classless whores joining this community like Rouge the Bat. My man Sonic is watching, and his eyes don't need to see your B-cups in that tacky $2 push-up bra from TJ Maxx.
Yo, shout out to Lean and Cuisine with the raid. I appreciate you. It's probably not the best time I'm getting my ass beat right now. I'm not really understanding what I'm doing wrong here. Insane raid, insane Noti as usual. We'll stop fucking with her man Sonic then. Don't nobody want to see your tacky B cups? Like, stop looking at Amy's man. Tacky B cups from fucking TJ Maxx. Oh my! So you just gotta wait for the bell. This is just a dodge fight. I'm getting my ass beat. Okay, time. Let me lock in. Let me lock in. Okay, what?
Let's go, you big bastard.
Did I not time that correctly? Cha 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 cha. Oh, come on.
Oh, the church bell. He swapped it? Swapped his bell had him doing tricks. Oh.
Yo, how do I damage? I'm not understanding how I damage him. Oh, okay. So you have to wait for him to come back. Mythical creatures such as Two Toes are transformed through their trauma and their wound. Attack it. So we're fighting somebody's demon right now. Oh shit.
He's down.
Take his demon out. So we're just dodging, waiting for him to come back and then ring the bell to stun him. He's basically a Venom symbiote. That's light. The Sonic community is freaky. They a lot of things. Just keep moving. These them 3 a.m. demons. All right, we locked in. I understand it. I understand it now. Give me that.
The wound.
That's pretty cool. Ooh.
No. The bell.
Oh. Ooh. Music hitting. Hold up.
How much longer until the river's rising? Birds fall silent and the critters are
Okay, we got some health.
mucky swamps and dusty lands colliding.
Almost usual. Oh, he infuriated. Ah! I pulled it too quick. Oh, I got an iframe. Yo, how many times I gotta pull this shit? Oh, he's immune when he's enraged. Damn! All right, so when he's enraged, you can't damage him. All right. Yeah, this might get nominated for like best soundtrack.
You better cough up my house right now.
There we go. Oh, come on!
Get to him.
We're hoping so. We're hoping. You worked on this game, Pika? My fault, OG. I was unfamiliar. Oh, come on! I was unfamiliar with your game. Look at that. Yes, I'm Compulsion CM community. Oh, I didn't know. My fault. You know, these days I'm an old man. I super stated myself. I don't even, when I get on Twitter, I post my jokes and get off. That's about it. And I'm dead. It's okay. I get how to, oh, never mind. Yeah, shout out to you. You came up.
Before he gets up.
All right, we might actually be able to pull this off.
Shit, there he goes.
I thought I was about to die. Especially later in the game, the songs are better. Bet. This is a nice set piece. Woo! Give me my health. Y'all didn't see that.
That was pointless when he's raging.
Oh, that's breath. Oh, come. Bro, his box is crazy. Oh. Please let me ring the bell. Chill, chat, chill.
Can't reach the bell with just my spindles alone.
Well, how I reach it then? I'm about to die. Oh, the rock. Give me that.
Subscribe.
Oh, I died?
Oblivion.
I'm dead. Fuck, dude. Do I get a checkpoint?
Someone raids TBH.
Yo, shout out to Siggy with the raid. And shout out to J2 Nasty with the sub. Appreciate you. Yeah, this is not a Souls game. We get a checkpoint. Let's go! Shout out to Siggy, though. Oh, that's breath. That's Aki when I'm sitting on the couch. Just all in my damn ear. What are you doing? Give me a kiss. Hey, bro, get your ass on.
Can't reach the bell with just my spindles alone.
Oh, I thought through it. Okay. Give me that. Yeah, talk to me, please. We learned our lesson. AoE. Yep. All right, one more. He's enraged again. Might work. Might work. It's just a black woman against the world. This is for the 92%. The 92% that voted for Kamala. Oh. I need this vinyl. Yeah, I was jealous of everybody who got the damn vinyl. I got a record player. I be listening.
Gotta be quick.
Oh, come on. Die, 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 die. Thank you. Two-toed Tom.
You kidding me?
Every new follower reminds me of when my parents were followed in crime alley.
This
That's cool.
might be worse than the pigs.
You ever wanted to play in a gator's mouth? Let me look into that one for you by getting you at. Oh, I would appreciate that if you could. I really be listening to my records. We be opening vinyls on stream.
You in here? No,
Yeah, you ever been in a gator's mouth with your best gal?
A house, a boat, and a church are just meals for Tom.
This poor pig.
They say for Tom.
I can go up there.
They say for Tom, but to Tom,
Just out here making bacon and shit.
it's all the
Well,
same.
this is absurd. Last will testament. I ain't got much to my name, but what I got, I'll leave to my daughters, Mandy and Alana. The house and the meager savings in my bank, the life insurance policy. Damn, somebody died and just
That's rough.
his will got swallowed.
How long he was here? And
That's a crazy statement. His will got swallowed. Oh shit. Chad, you ever had your will just swallowed out of you? That's real shit. That's real shit. No sex before marriage, though. All right, how do we get up there? Oh, I was supposed to go up there. Well, oh, there's something up there. Wait for it. What's up with that Liza P DLC? When that joint supposed to come out? My brother in Christ. I didn't do nothing, Chad. I didn't do nothing. You can't get up there. I think you gotta probably jump from there. June or July. That would actually be a good time in the summer. The Liza JG. Skirt, skirt. Alright. Yeah, I was supposed to just jump over here. Skirt.
I hope that ain't the top of Jolene's church.
Hopefully tomorrow you'll beat the tree centennial gimmick. Restore his soul. I saw some games media people at an event for Liza P recently. Oh, there was an event? Where was that at? For those who are just coming in, it's not the frame rate dropping, that's the art style. It uses stop motion. Kind of like the Spider-Man movies. That's not my computer. Y'all know I got a 4080. Come on, y'all. 4080 Super to be specific. And it's terrific. Did I mention? Chapter 5, investigate the mobile home.
You in there? Can you hear me?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Little Pug.
I saw some kind of funny personalities there, though. Oh, okay. So maybe we'll get some content for it soon.
Big enough for the smaller rides.
This is the longest chapter, so if you want to stop, just letting you know. Probably after this. I was just trying to get past the boss fight, because I do got to be up tomorrow.
Beignet crumbs all on her shirt.
Beignets is the devil.
I wish we had more carefree moments like that together.
I wish you were here.
No excuses tomorrow? No excuses for what? What are you even talking about, Britt? I don't know you. Little trauma?
Ooh-wee. That was some gator fight. I'd applaud if I had hands.
Mama's not in the house. There's just red yarn everywhere.
Red yarn? That means Huggin' Molly's been there.
Huggin' Molly?
Didn't your grandma ever scare you? Oh, Huggin' Molly's gonna snatch you.
Yeah, to keep me from wandering off when I was little. Old Huggin' Molly steals children, and all she leaves behind is red yarn. Wait, is Huggin' Molly real?
All the stories are real, darling.
If Huggin' Molly took Mama, why?
Well, Molly takes children no one cares about. Your mama might have gotten away.
Damn, she the worst kind of abductor.
Nothing in the story.
Kid already had a shit life and you abducted them boys.
I might know where you could start looking. Hop on.
We're going to California.
Hazel had gone into the belly of the beast to find her mom once she reached the river bed, thanks to me. But Hazel's house was covered in red yarn.
That's cool how like the animated still. She comes to the door.
It looked like she got to Lacey first. Maybe Lacey crossed paths with Molly. Tales of old Molly stealing children weren't just tales. Years ago, when he was no bigger than a minnow, Huggin' Molly snatched Hazel's daddy Trey. But Bunny got him back somehow.
How you liking this game? I'm enjoying it so far.
Molly to bring her mom back. Fortunately, I knew a spot owned by Bunny where she might find some leads.
Chapter 6. Hey. We're already almost halfway through the game. This game is short.
Bunny Flood's the only one that ever messed with her and lived to tell. Became obsessed and paid cash money to anyone who'd tell her about old Molly's whereabouts. Bunny Flood never was known to share. But there could be some clues.
Peace out, Mama.
Up ahead.
Wait, you're taking me to Bunny's house? I'm not exactly on her guest list right now. And ain't her house back that way?
No bigger than a minute.
Weekend house. Can't expect rich people to spend Sunday the same place they spend Tuesday. But she don't come much anymore. Scuttlebutt is something bad happened in that house.
You think her house is full of booby traps?
Well, I do hear that in her quest to find Molly, she might have taken some things that weren't entirely hers.
Ooh, she really got you shook.
Darling, listening to my fear is how I got this old.
A little fear is good for you, he said. It'll keep you alive, keep you cautious. This area is gorgeous. Yeah, I know I'm about to end it right here, though, right? Catfish speaking. Yeah, because this game black as hell, bro. You know black folks love catfish. Can I upgrade? I got 155. Let's see. To unleash strands damaging enemies in a wide area. So you get a nice AoE by holding the Y button. That was a bar, though. That was a bar. Damaging weaved enemies. Amplifies the attack. Cast a strand push just before the attack to weave damage. I think I might just go with that heavy AoE. Because there's no cooldown on it. Wait, what's this? While Crouton is controlling enemy, it deals increased damage. How much does this cost? 100. How much does this cost? Damn, everything expensive, bro. Fuck. I gotta get this because people be jumping. I'm gonna probably get that next. It's all good. It's not a big skill tree. But yeah, I'm gonna end it right there because I gotta be up tomorrow. Got things to do. Is anybody live that I could toss it to? We'll continue this more. Maybe I'll do a weekend stream. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm trying to finish this game quick because we got too many damn games to play. And I'm liking it, so we're gonna finish it. Trump's tariffs hit in the South at midnight. Say it ain't so. Let's see. Twitch. Oh, I got an achievement. Sweet. Yo, shout out to Sean with the super chat. Appreciate you.
For every donation TBH gets, I get the chance to glaze. I mean, gaze into Sonic's dreamy green eyes.
Shout out to Sean with the super chat on YouTube. He said, I've been fucking with you for a long time. I love the grown folks topics. I don't even watch live streams, but this is the most chill joke stream. Hey, I appreciate you, big dog, and I appreciate the words in the super chat. I'm gonna rate the homie Trey. He's just chatting, he's yapping. I appreciate everybody who came through to the stream. Turn on notice so you know when I'm live next time. I gotta beat somebody's ass in tennis tomorrow morning, so I gotta get some rest. Be out there looking like Serena and shit. But once again, I appreciate everybody. I see y'all when I see y'all. Bye. Skirt. Join the raid.